schedule something. Is there anybody out there? That's the question.
Shall we play a game?
Hello, Michael and Dave. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm curious, does it play during the intro? I think it does now. I think my new grand setup actually has the mic turned on during intro. I'll have to try and remember that. Lexic Dark, you are an alien. We're supposed to be live yet? Yeah, I think we are. Hello. Railroader. Day 10. And there's nobody out there says Dave Randall. That means my mic is live during intro now. I kind of thought it was in my new setup. As part of the... actually, looks like my voice might be a little high. Let me just bring that down a touch. There we go. That's better. As part of my new setup, I have completely new audio setup. It's interesting. Michael, hello. Dave, hello. Lexic Dark, hello. Even though you're an alien. Or should I say... And do you think am I a figment of your imagination or are you a figment of mine? If I'm in your imagination, my friend, you should get off the drugs. Anyway, I just noticed there's been changes. So let's have a quick run through those. So, patch notes Railroader. There's 2 patches here. Is there more? Let's have a look. Wow. Okay, there's 3 patches. Yep, 3 patches. All right, let's read through the 3 patches. Well, not completely. That'd be boring, wouldn't it? But look, there's heaps that's changed. Okay. I wonder what'll happen in playing. Just a quick scan through, see what's different. What am I going to have to cope with? AI engineers now make passenger stops at stations, matching selected stops on coaches and its train. This can be disabled. I reckon I'm going to turn that on. Added interactive headlight controls to engines, an observation car, and adjusted headlight shortcut behaviour. Wow. Adjusted how loading industries order cars should result in fewer unnecessary cars. Added whistle volume preference. Who doesn't want a loud whistle? Added AI setting to disable crossing signalling. Don't know why you'd want to do that. Is that for the people who got mad because it started hooting at them? And they've got VSync now. I don't think I'll turn that on midstream. I think that would be a bad idea. Looks like they've got lots of stuff going on. Okay. Lots and lots of stuff. Oh, well, I'll do a news article for it later. Anyway, let's get into it. TSD 1. Here we go. Day 10. I hear crickets. All right, let's start. What have we got in the interchange today? Where are you going? Whittier Sawmill. Also for Whittier Sawmill, very good. Feels like we're zoomed in a bit. Whittier Sawmill. Well, we've got a lot of imagination going here, don't we? What about you? Bryson Team Track. Okay, so you're going all the way. Also Bryson Team Track. Bryson Lumber Coal and Supply. I don't know where that is. I might need to order some coal soon. Also Bryson Lumber Coal and Supply. We'll figure out where that is later. We'll just take it to Bryson, then we'll figure it out. Standard Oil. That's that one that never bloody unloads anything. There's already 2 cars in there. Appalachian Hardwoods. Clearly they get excited about being in the mountains. And another coal. Appalachian Hardwoods again. The world revolves around coal in this era, clearly. Go on, Mouse, do your thing. Do you think? Behave. Does feel like we're zoomed in. Maybe not. We still have the same two locomotives. Number 2 and number 3. Our passenger carriages are still at Bryson. All right, I'm going to drive the one that looks cooler in the cab today because last week's cab was a bit empty. So this is the empty one, isn't it? I think. Yeah, this is one without any pipes or anything, but let's just go and make sure. Hopefully people are well, by the way. I had fun yesterday, firing 14A. That really feels like it's zoomed in. When I double-click the mouse button, I reckon they've changed the behaviour of the double-click. Ooh, that's a bit yuck. Yeah, this is the one with all the cool shit. So we're going to drive this one today. Which means... let's send numbnuts over here. Actually, number 3 is more powerful than number 2, I'm pretty sure. But that's okay. Can we actually send you somewhere now? No, we can't. Alright, that's fine. Let's just go and make sure the points and things are set before we send you out, because we're going to go and chuck a flare up at the right spot. Ooh, this is wonky. Zoom in a bit. Right. Switch you. Is that right? No, that's wrong. Switch it the other way. See, just testing. Make sure it works. Very good. That one's going out. That one's not. All right. So let's send you on your way. Let's just send you forwards at, I don't know, let's just go 10 while you're in here. And better check a few other points, shouldn't I? These are fine. These are fine. All right. Map. Let's just leave you to do your thing. Let's go here and make sure these points are set right. They are. That's fine. The ones at the other end, it'll just trail through if it needs to. So we'll just quickly race up here. Could teleport, but why not run? It's a beautiful day. Looks nice. I think they've done something to the water. The water's reflecting the sky now. Oh yeah, we're plus whistle board. Woo! Sorry. Straight points. Not straight points, but that's fine. We want it to be not straight points. Straight points. I reckon let's stop him here and we'll come back for him. But let's set these guys, since they've got a car on the way. Let's just, operations-wise, passenger-wise, we're going to go all the way to Bryson. All right. Now, we're going to take both carriages to Bryson. There's a question. Why not? Why not? We take both carriages to Bryson? Why not? Okay, so that means we can leave him to do his thing for the moment. Hello, Ryan. How you doing? Let us go back to Whittier, because we're going to want to go and sort out our team track. Now, he's not going anywhere. He's clearly bored. Okay, let's go down there. Let's go and find out what he's doing. Why is he just sitting there? What's with you, hey? What's your problem? What is your grand malfunction? Orders? Well, it's not whining about anything. It's just not going anywhere. It's probably too dumb to take its own handbrake off. Betcha. Betcha. Uh-huh. All right. All right, now this one we're going to take out. So we'll take our own handbrake off because we're not as dumb as a train. And we're going to jump in a little cabin. And how are we set up? What's working now? Anything changed? We don't have steam pressure yet. Brake gauges are working in this one. We've got very nice monitor injectors there. Those things are horrible to work with. They never do what you think they're going to do. All right. Are those cut in? They are cut in. Okay. Well, you're not 78. I think I was... Are we going to go? We're not going to go. Why not? Brakes off. That train brakes off. I took off the handbrake. Why won't you move? Why won't you move? This is TSD 2. Select. You still have to do that crap. Alright, let's try it. Can we whistle? Well, that much works. Hello, Richie Rail. How are you doing? Did I apply that instead of release it, maybe? No, it's released because it says apply. It's probably going, you can't go anywhere because you've got no steam, idiot. It's got a little purple dot. You know what that means. Let's just put the independent brake on. I don't know how this could be the case because clearly we drove this in here. But that would suggest that we have a cock open. But that one's not open. Let's try the one on the front. How could we have a cock open given that we drove this in here? We don't have a cock open. Does it have air? Yeah, it's got air. So why is it red? A is confused. Maybe the handbrake is released. No, because that means I applied it. And now they're both purple. Okay. Okay. Not okay. Well, now one of them should be red, actually, because I've got the independent brake on. Let's just release that from here. We've still got a purple dot. Why do we have a purple dot? Let's just give it some throttle from here. Does it work? No, because we have a purple dot. But why? What's happened to it? You know what we're going to try and do? Let's see if the AI can figure it out. Move forward 5 cars. Let's see if he can figure out what's wrong with it. Can you? No, you can't. You don't know what's wrong with it either. What's going on? Loco doesn't have a handbrake by itself, I don't think. But it definitely thinks the brakes are on somewhere. That one is definitely released. Have they added a handbrake to the locomotive, maybe? Oh, you can come out here now. That's new. Can you ring the bell from here? No. This is new. I've never been able to come out here before. And I'm going to fall off. Can you go to the other side? You can. You can walk right through a compressor. How about that? Why would you put the compressor there, spitting oil in the driver's face? Anyway, dumb things. Dumb things. That would suggest the train brake is cut in. Let's go back to manual. Come on. It won't let me change that anyway, but it is cut in. Any ideas, anyone? So it's not cut out because that's not ticked. The handbrake is applied, but I released it. There must be a handbrake on the bloody locomotive in addition to the tender now. When did that happen and where is it? Huh? Where is it? That's okay. Hello, that train guy. Who else have we got doing in here? We got lots of people coming in here. Hello to everybody. Everybody gets a cat. And we're moving, so we should have a celebration cat too. Because, you know, the idiot finally made it work. Hi, idiot. Me. You gone far enough yet? No, go on. Hurry up. We should follow you. Chuff, 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 chuff. I had a fun day yesterday on my own railway. Learned some shit. I really like going out with the crusty old drivers. Because they know some serious shit. And if you show enough interest, they will teach you stuff that no one else has told you. You have a cat screaming at you for food, Richie Rao. You better feed your cat, because, you know what they say about dogs and cats? If you, as their human in a locked home, die, there's a big difference between dogs and cats. A dog will lie down next to you, and it will mourn you, and after a while, it too will die. A cat, on the other hand, will start with the soft parts of your body and eat you. I want to hook onto this rake of shit down here. Now we need to think about sawmill stuff, because sawmill stuff needs to go in there. There's, yeah, there is a carriage in there at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the sawmill stuff forward. It's that one. It's the third one as well. It is, and not the fourth one. I'm going to draw the sawmill stuff forward and put it over here. Because I want to get on the back of that. Bonk. Alright, let's put a little bit of brake on there. Just the indie will do. And I go back to first person and go and do some stuff. Wait, not getting that shit. Get out. Get out of the carriage. Alright, now I will, before we do anything else, set those points. Okay. Couplers are good. Alright, shift click. That's what does it. Is there a handbrake on this carriage? Probably. Where is it? 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 There it is. Wallace the Wabbit. No handbrake up there. Very good. Wallace. Those are hooked up. Their cocks are open. And I think this third one's our last one we want. Yeah, so that one only goes to Bryson. Okay, so we're going to crack this one apart here. But let's just go and make sure there's a handbrake on this carriage at least. I think it may have cam brakes. No, they are released. Okay, let's do that one. Clunk and shift click. Now let's go what? Let's do it the simple way, shall we? Yard. And let's test out what 5 is, because, you know, 5 should take it past the point, shouldn't it? Just racing through the chat. Ryan wants to know what people have been driving lately. How's this fine Sunday morning for you? It's good. It's going to be bloody hot, though. Now, you're not moving. Why is that? Why is that? Have I not released a handbrake somewhere? No, I had not. So I had handbrakes on 3 cars. You can go now. Go on. Go. So that's... Does one of these... Did I apply that one before? I must have. Okay. Well, anyway, 5 cars should put this just past the point, so we'll test their concept of 5 cars. I think they've made some graphical changes too, you know. I just get that feeling. So 5 cars should clear this set. And isn't going to, is it? Alright, let's test your concept of 1 car. You're going to clear the points then? We're expecting 34 degrees Celsius, which is near enough to 100 not to matter. Today. Yesterday, interestingly enough, I should show you this. This is a screenshot from the temperature application that I have on my phone. Let me find it. Google Photos likes hiding shit from people. Okay. That was the middle of the cab. 68.3 degrees Celsius. Go on, half a car. A train guy in TSC has been having fun with Scotsman. Good. I don't play TSC very much anymore, I must admit. Not nearly as much as I used to. Let's take you back 10. Lexic Dark says, cats turn their nose up at the good stuff. They like variability. I've got one cat that only eats the same food. Never eats anything else. Ever. So one day they'll stop making her food and she will be sad. Alright, you can stop there. That'll do fine. Guys, we want to run around this lot. We could leave this stuff for later, I suppose, but why not deliver it? Alright, let's just pop that brake on. Whittier Sawmill, Whittier Sawmill, Whittier Sawmill, just checking. Yep, they're all going to the same place. And I think they're going to the place that's got a carriage in it, of course. Alright, forward. 5 should do you. Now let's just check these guys, because I want to make sure they're actually going where I think they're going, because I don't want to stuff this up for some funny reason. Yep, so they're going to go into these 2 tracks. Now, you're ready for the interchange, so you've got to come out anyway. And is that SO1 and SO2? I'm guessing, so we can put one in there and one in there, maybe? But that's okay, because we'll use that set to pull this one out, then we'll push the others in, so that'll be fine. Let's just get set up for that while we're waiting. That one's set, that one's set, that one's set. Good. Okay. Back to the first person. Get up here and change these points. You know, shunting is as infuriating in driving this way as it is in real life. Okay, orders, yard, reverse, 20. And we shall run down and change the points before it gets there. If they need to be changed, do they? No, they're fine. Let's do some sightseeing. Richie Rail says his cats love the cheat stuff. We have variations. Some like cheap food, some like expensive food. Richie Rail says, not if I eat my cat first, but you'd be dead. Ryan says, love baby bullet services. There you go. So that suggests Michael's been on Peninsula Corridor. Excellent. Peninsula Corridor is free in Train Sim World on Steam. So if you don't have it, go and get it. It's free until the 7th or the 8th, I think. But, you know, why wait? Go get it now. Why wait? You're going to go just not far enough, aren't you? Yeah, of course you are. All right, keep going another half a car. Go on, piss off. And that train guy says, that's why dogs are better. Nah, dogs suck balls. Literally, sometimes. All right, let's go couple him up when he gets here. And while he's heading up, why don't we set the points at the other end so we can push out. Oop. Very good. Come on, Chufkus. So you got it again. What, with a different account? Yes, it is very true, Lexic Dark. Cats do not have owners, they have slaves. You said servants, but I reckon slaves. Now, let's get this bloke moving, but I'll go and stick a Dubry on the track. So that's released. That one's released. Which means this one's the only one that's not. Okay. Let's just put you in road mode, and let's put you at 10. And let's get out of your way. And we'll just race up here and stick a Dubry down on the tracks where we want him to stop. Which is up here somewhere. I don't think you can actually put them on points. So to put it here. Alright, now, while he's doing that, let's whip ourselves up to the other end of the world. Just pop up here, because, you know, old mate's up here. So we should teleport us. Because we need to get him onto those carriages so we don't lose reputation by not taking the train out. Just extinguish that one. He's going to try and move, I think, now. Should. Yep, he is. And let's go racing around the corner. Whee! While we're here. 412 gallons. All right, so that one's almost empty, actually. But we're still going to have to pull it out and put the other one in. Which is bloody annoying. They empty them too slowly. Why do they keep ordering them when they empty them that slowly? That's okay. If this game wasn't realistic, it wouldn't be like this. I've got to remember not to change settings on... those points are fine. Got to remember not to change settings on that little panel down there on the right, because that's the other locomotive. Oh, we can wait here now. Wait for Mini Chuff to come back. I guess we'll wait at the points. Because we'll deal with that fusee later. Once we started setting him back onto his train. What have we got? Lexic Dark wonders if what's by experience. I didn't meet that bit. Ryan says, my cat bugs me for treats like a crack addict. Drive me nuts. You should find a cat treat called Churro. It drives them nuts. My other half also orders giant bags of catnip from Amazon. And you sprinkle a bit of that on the floor and they go nutty for it. One found the bag once. Just sort of found her lying on her back with her feet in the air just going, That train guy has a cold. Oh well. And you'd like some temperature sent over, Richie Rail? No problem. I'll put some in a box and send it over to you. The simulator guy is excited for tomorrow. I could ask what's tomorrow, but I actually know. I do know what's on tomorrow. I'm actually thinking about creating half a dozen Steam accounts and claiming Peninsula Corridor a few times, because then I can just give it away. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? 6 degrees for Richie Rail. I will be in the UK from mid-May to mid-June. I'm looking forward to your incredibly warm summer temperatures. I will bring a coat. Do I know how to get milk trucks in TSC? Buy them. So you've got a gummy cat. Richie Rail. Alright, now I'm going to have to tell this one what to do. Orders, road, reverse. Alright, you just run back onto your train, do your thing. While you're doing that, we'll come up here and we'll get stuck on you. And we'll just get rid of this. Now, while you're running back onto your train, I just want to see, do I have to actually... features? No, they're all fine. That's buying a locomotive. I don't want to do that. It'll be company, won't it? This one, company. Okay. Settings. Do I have to do anything to make the train control work properly? No, no, no. Any settings? No, it's all fine. Good. Okay. Come on, Chuff Chuff. Any video, be gone, you. The beard never leaves. I was born with a beard. Any video says it possible for one person to operate a steam locomotive. Yes, a small one. Yes, it's quite doable. A small one when you're not on challenging gradients. So, yes, you could fire and drive at the same time. And you could actually do it if you tried hard enough, but you'd get very tired on a real one. You also wouldn't be doing it very responsibly because on a larger locomotive, the driver or engineer can only see out one side because of the boiler. So the fireman's there for their eyes on the other side. It's good to laugh, Richie Rail. So you claimed it again on the same account. Did you buy it as a gift? Ooh. I wonder if you can just claim it as a gift 50 times. Get giveaway keys for later when it's not free. Because all the people who forget that it was free. Simulator Guy says, when are you going to make a video that goes over Winter Core update in TSW4? When they release all the information. I have it, but I can't give it to you. Not yet. But I will make one. Because, you know, theirs will be ridiculously long and enthusiastic and filled with other things. Go on, you. Whereas mine will be quick. Michael's cat also drives him nuts for treats. Oh, that was a bit rough. All right. I hear a cock. I do hear an open cock. Let's just give him a stop order before we do anything else. So if I shift click it and it hasn't got another one, does that work? No. Alright. Cock's all good, mate. Now you loaded? You're full. You're full. Oh, there's 60 people waiting. Oh, does that mean I need to buy another passenger carriage? Probably. Alright. So, road. And we're going to set you up to 30. But what I will do, just in case... I'm going to trust it to stop at Ella. Although I'd better go there and see what its... see what its points are set to. Let's just race off to Bryson. There's our passenger place. Because he may stop here, but what if he doesn't stay? So let's just chuck down that so that he stays when he gets here. Let's just make sure points are okay while we're here. Does this need picking up? Yes, it does. So we'll be pulling that out later. Those points are fine. Let's come down here. We'll do a quick check at Ella as well. Lexic Darks is beard flannel headphones. Suburban hipster. Mate, I was hipster before hipster was invented. I'm a genuine. Not one of these newfangled pretenders. My flannels come from Kmart. Where they belong. Where they should probably be left. All right. Let's just have a quick check at Ella. Did I say a quick check? I'm turning into a New Zealander. Let's just make sure our points aren't stupid here for some reason. It's behind me, isn't it? Why didn't you tell me it was behind me? All right, that's fine. So we're going to see if it actually stops here by itself, because it's supposed to. All right. Let's go back and do our shunting work. I'll just leave him doing his thing. I'm glad they've done some stuff with the AI. I think that's really cool. All right, now we're going to take him backwards, but first we need to set the points. Is there room to take him back there? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing something dumb? No, I'm doing the right thing. It's all good. It's all good. Don't panic. Am I doing the right thing? Because that only goes to the shed. And then it goes there. No, I'm doing something dumb. Don't mind me. Better not leave that set for the shed, eh? It'll surprise me in a few minutes and I'll go, how'd that happen? I am doing something dumb, I think. I need to go further up. Yes, I do. Alright, so let's dump this one. Just stomp on that, put it out. And let's get up here. Alright, up you come. Do your thing. We'll come back to these points and we'll flick these over when you've gone past. What's happening in the chat? Gummy cat. It's like a shark. Gummy shark. They're tasty. Did I say that? I didn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Alright. Now, I need to change to TSD 2 because that's you. Orders. No, we'll still go road. And reverse because you can. I gave you an idea, that train guy. That's good. Richie Rail says it's really hard to get rid of a beard. You build up a special attachment with it. I consider it more of laziness. I did get it trimmed. It's because I go to a lady barber who I am quite sure shares an agenda with my wife. They probably talk to each other. She's going, get rid of the beard. Brian likes when he reads to himself. Okay. Richie Rail says, can we have a little inkling? Sure, I'll give you an absolute huge leak. There's trains in it. If it's 47 degrees any video, we would not be running trains. On our railway, it would all get killed. A whole lot. Because 47 degrees would be most likely a catastrophic weather situation where they would close everything down. We don't run in those situations. In theory, if it's going to be over 34 degrees on the railway during a given day, we don't actually run steam. We run diesels because they have air conditioning. But in practicality, that doesn't seem to happen because they take the temperature from the nearest government weather station, which is on the top of Mount Dandenong, which is always 5 degrees cooler than everywhere else. So it's 35 on the railway, but that says 30, so, you know. They're actually doing some interesting stuff today. They're running a double header to Gembrook for no readily apparent reason. I'm vaguely thinking about jumping in the car and driving up there and doing some video of it. I'm vaguely thinking about it. Richie Rail's off to make a video about this massive leak. Alright, let's switch you to yard mode. We want you to go and couple up to that car down there. Because he's got to go back to the interchange, which means we can do this all at once. Now, after I've taken this one back to the interchange, and hey, look, it's got cargo on it now. It wasn't there before. After we've taken him back to the interchange, we'll do the log run before we take the other cars out to Bryson. It's a bit of a waste running 2 locos out to Bryson, but, you know, it's just how shit is, really. Alright, let's release that. And we've just been paid for delivery of 2 of the cars, but not 3 of them. That's interesting. So you're supposed to go there. Spotted. Spotted. We only got paid for 2, but it's 3. Ooh. Ooh. I'm mad. You know what? I didn't do something. I didn't do that. Pop. I could have just pulled the air brake on the thing. Now I'm just going to shove the one I don't need into there for the moment. And we'll push the other ones back into that siding. That would be funny, actually. You could sit there, Richie Rail, actually holding a leak. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oi! Well, actually, you know what? Since you went all the way down there, fine. That's perfectly okay, because you know what? We'll shove that car up here instead, because that's just as useful. Now where are you going? What are you doing? The AI's gone mad. I reckon it couldn't do 20 cars down to there, and now it's done the leftover, but in the other direction. That's funny. All right. Probably what, 5 cars, actually. How much coal have I got left? 32 tons. Don't need it yet. But I do have to remember that I need to order it because it takes a day to come. Okay, you can stop there. Let's just pop the brake on so he doesn't roll on us. Clicky, 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 clicky. Reverse 5. Go, monkey, go. So we'll have to run around that bloke anyway, because, you know, single-headed sidings everywhere. Alright, you should be clear. And we do forwards 20, and that should take you back to where you belong. Doesn't matter where they end up now anyway, except they might not unload if they're not in the right place. Lexic Dark says, better than the other kind of leak. Yes, indeed. No one needs to see tinkle videos on the internet. Well, let me up there. I'll get on the platform. It's tedious. It does look unusually long, doesn't it? I think it's zoomed out again. Alright. Righto, Mr. Enthusiasm. That's enough there. Let's just put on one brake, reverse, 10. See ya. Go on, piss off. That's even worse. Alright, that'll do it. So couplers are open. Why can't you go? What's wrong with you? I'm confused. Why can't you leave? It's just closed it again. Stop. Forward. Half. You're going to refuse to drive, aren't you? Right. Stop. Are you uncoupled now? I don't know. Half. There you go. Great tosspot. Let's dump the air out of these cars. Close that up again now. Whee. 5 more. Go on. Go on. Come on. You know, I do wonder what you call 5 cars sometimes, game, because, you know, sometimes 5 seems to be several kilometres, and sometimes 5 seems to be several metres. Make up your mind. Any video says, in TSW4 I drove the Stania 8F with 5 middle wagons and a brake van. The train rapidly started decelerating to a stop at 0.1 gradient. Reverser was at 75. Why is that? Probably ran out of steam. Your reverser was at 75. Once you get moving, your reverser should be set to about 30. Alright, let's come and get this car and push him out. Watch my videos on driving the steam engines in TSW. Apart from the fact they have magic steam, they're relatively realistic. Relatively. They're not awful anyway. Bonk. Alright, not actually going to bother putting air on him. So what I'm going to do is bleed him. Equipment, operations, car, release the handbrake, breed the brakes. So I don't have to hook him up. And orders. Forward 20. Go, monkey. Drive it. Isn't shunting fun? That fusee can stay there for the moment. It'll stop this bloke overrunning. Man, he goes for it when he's in the yard. I have drivers like that. At the end of the day, to make it a bit less taxing to clean out the firebox, a lot of the drivers will... let's just jump on here. You gonna let me on? Yes, you are. Good. Alright, you're supposed to go the other way now. Good lad. To make the firebox a bit easier to clean at the end of the day, a lot of the drivers give it a huge woof when they finish shunting in the yard. It just blows all the crap out of the smoke box. Richie Rail says, I always struggle going uphill in A6F. Tried to reverse at 40. Yeah, you will have to change it because at 30 you're not making a lot of power, but you're not using much steam either. So if you need more power, then yes, you need to push it in the direction you want to go, but not too much. Because in a real locomotive, if you ran it, it's called on the block, and if you ran it right at the end of the travel, and either full forward or full reverse, you'd actually run out of steam really fast. And quite frankly, your fireman would hate you. Just a little bit. Alright. Let's just get our AI monkey to stop here. Because that should be clear. Yeah, it is. Very clear. Alright. Oi, stop. Put on a handbrake. Do that. And we'll send him off. We just got paid for that one. It's good. There he goes. Off goes Chuffer. Ooh, that's bouncy, isn't it? All right. Let's jump on the front. And let's go the other way. It's kind of cool playing a game you get to be a shunter. I just noticed there's coal in that carriage now too. Oh, you prick. You threw me off. It's alright. I can run faster than him anyway, straight down the middle of the track. Because he's going to slow down because he doesn't have these points. We'll just keep going because we need to go and set up for the log cars anyway. We should beat him there, I think. Because we can run like the wind. After a man who's eaten baked beans. After all, there is that old saying. Beans means farts. We can get rid of this while we're waiting. Now he should just continue to drive up to those cars, so he shouldn't smash into them. So while he's doing that, let's just get up here and set our points to go to the lumber siding, because that's what we need to do. And I'm pretty sure they'll all be just set still. I reckon we'll just trust that. We'll just trust that I didn't do anything stupid last time I played. It's probably a bad idea, but you know. He's still chuffing along 10 mile an hour. Boring he is. Yeah, let's go faster. Alright, so let's go back to there. That's about where he's going. Yeah, that was pretty close. Because here's where he's coming here to these cars. See, if we don't take these out, the logging company will get mad at us. This is kind of why I think we need a third loco. I'm debating, do I buy a bigger one or do I buy a little one just for passenger cars? Because a little one can handle passenger cars, no trouble at all. And I watch all these people go and buy these massive locomotives when they're playing the game, because there's a few people who play who I follow, and they go and get the biggest ones. And I sort of think, why? You only need an adequate locomotive. You don't need a massive locomotive. And you see people that they'll get a big locomotive and then they try and pull a, when they get into the mining part of it, which I haven't got to yet, they'll take a coal train with 100 cars with a steam engine. You know, steam engines of this kind of era never took 100 cars. So, and they're surprised and they go, why doesn't it work? It doesn't work because you're dumb. It's really simple. Okay, so we can trust the rest of those are off. That will be fine. We've put the air through. He's pumping up. He should be able to go. I might even go road, actually. Off you go. Any video? No, I have not seen Big Boy in person. The biggest steam engine I've seen in America is the Southern Pacific Cab Forward. It'll certainly be possible to get to the US one day and see Big Boy. But I have to say it's not high on my list of priorities. This year I'm going to the UK, which is a little bit better from a rail fan's point of view because there are a plethora of preserved railways. It doesn't matter where you go, you're going to find 20 of them. You going to let me up on there today? Yes, you are. Fantastic. Because this is how we're going to the log sidings. I think it's a 25 mile an hour limit around that points, but we'll just go for 30 for the moment. What's that? You want to watch the locomotive? Okay. Now, I could go down there and get the other carriages and drag them along just up to Whittier, but it's not very far, so it's probably not a big deal. Now, I'll just slow it down for these points because, you know, points. Richie Rail says, you do like your preserved railways. Yes, indeed you do. There are so many of them. It's been very, very hard to choose. Actually, I should tell you where I'm going because it's settled now, more or less. I could still take some suggestions, but I'm pretty sure that this will be more or less my final set. So I fly in on... I arrive at Gatwick on the 22nd of May. I will be going to... I'll stay at Gatwick that night because I will have been travelling for nearly 30-something hours and I'll just be annoyed and tired and things like that. So I'm just going to stay in a hotel at the airport, believe it or not. The next morning I'm going down to Brighton where I will wander around the boardwalk and observe the people frolicking in the sea. And the Volks Railway, of course, which is the real reason I'm going to Brighton. Towards the end of the day at Brighton, I need to work out my timings because part of this trip is by bus and the buses do not run late, but the trains do. I'm going to go to Bluebell. So I'll go to Haywards Heath and I'll stay at Haywards Heath that night and ride Bluebell. Yes, that's right. No, sorry, I'm doing Bluebell the next day. Yes, sorry, Bluebell the day after the airport. This is my new timetable, not the old timetable. The old timetable's wrong. I need to fix this. The next day is Brighton, frolicking by the sea. Probably going there by bus, I think, sadly. Not by train, because they're not very far anyway. And that'll be the Volks tramway. The next day I'll be heading to Taunton. I'm going to ride the West Somerset. I will stay at Minehead, so I'm going to ride it one way. And that'll be just been a nice relaxing evening down by the beach. Recreating some photos that I've done from Train Sim World. Then I will ride the West Somerset the next day back to Taunton, where I'll get back onto a real train. Heading into London that day, just exploring around London. towards the end of the day at some point when I get bored, which will probably happen relatively quickly because I'm not a big city kind of person, but I do want to wander around the Thames. There's half a dozen bridges I'd like to look at. I'd love to see a couple of them open. I don't know how often that actually happens. And I'll probably do the tourist thing and ride the London Eye because you can. But I will stay at Didcot that day. The next day is exploring the Didcot Railway Centre. It won't be a full day at the Didcot Railway Centre though, because I have to get a train at 2:30 because it's the last one that goes to Talion in Wales. And I will stay at Twin. I'm at Twin for a couple of days, couple of nights, and I'll ride the Talion Railway on the 29th. I am getting a letter of introduction from my railway to the Talion. We've already started discussing on email. It would not surprise me very much if I am firing on the Talion, which means I might need to take some overalls with me unless I can borrow some from them. Or I could buy some and throw them away because, you know, I don't really want to carry them. It's a bit wasteful though. The next day I will be heading to Porthmadog, and that's a non-train day apart from the travel, and I'll just explore around Porthmadog. Day after that, riding the Festiniog. Day after that, riding the WHR, the Welsh Highlands Railway. Then I'm heading off to Llangollen at a recommendation of one of the people at Puff. That's a travel day, so there's no trains on that day apart from the travel. Just be exploring around. Then I'll ride the Llangollen, stay at Llangollen again that night. Then I will head to Birdswood, where I'm getting on a canal boat to go to Cromford. Isn't that weird? Then I'll go to the Crick Valley Tramway the next day. Then for the next 4 days, I'm in Manchester with some friends. We're almost there, aren't we? After I finish the gig in Manchester, which will be probably non-railway stuff the entire time, although they might go to the Bury Transport Museum, I think, sorry, actually. It's trucks and cars, trains, traction engines. I will head up to the NMR and the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. Then I finally will be heading down to Chatham to visit DTG. And after I visited DTG, that night I head back to Gatwick and stay overnight at the airport again. And then I fly home for 2 days. So that's kind of cool. Richie Rail says, May Bank Holiday, 25th to 28th is always nice weather. So it's my birthday on the 28th. Well, happy birthday for May 25th, Richie Rail. So on your birthday, what am I doing on your birthday? Is that when I fly in? No, it's not when I fly in. I'll be on the West Somerset on your birthday. There you go. Eddie Video says, are you a professional or just a hobbyist photographer? That depends who you ask. The definition of a professional is someone who makes money from photography, and I do. But it's not my career. But I do shoot people. Some of them I do it for fun because their project sounds interesting, and other ones I get them to pay me. And sometimes I pay models too. But I do also shoot outside. I don't do so much of that anymore, apart from the railway. But we shall see what happens on this trip. I'm even debating whether I take a camera on this trip. I'll definitely take the GoPro, but phone cameras are now so good and produce results that are more than acceptable enough for general photography that I'm wondering if I even need to have the weight of taking a proper camera. It's an interesting question. I haven't decided yet. It is still jam-packed, yes. York Railway Museum, that is NMR, isn't it, in York? So I hope so. I think we're nearly there, so hopefully these points are set correctly, because we should hoob off to the right here. Hoob being a technical term, of course. He's going to refuse to go anywhere soon because he's getting near the end of the track. Although he's not showing a lot of signs of slowing down. Oh, there you go. Stop for end of track. That's fine. I've got a full day at the NMR. Because it's a very big museum. Now, if people want to tag along to things, that can be arranged. Dave Randall and I are having some discussions. Alright, we appear to be here. So we better get off. You're going to stop, dude. You know, it says max speed 0, you know. Stop. Oi, stop. Where's it going? It's clearly driven by a piss pot. It's putting the brakes on, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off. Fine, I'll stop you this way. There you go. Now you're screwed. You can leave now. Whenever you want, bloke. Now, let's just dump the air. Hey, I shift clicked that and it didn't close it, but that's fine because it's effectively dumped the air. And now you're driving off with an open cock. You're being unpredictable today, AI. Don't be unpredictable. Okay, let's jump back on here. And road, reverse, 25. Let's go. Oi! I want to ride on you. That's what she said. Richie Rail's interested in coming into the Railway Museum. That's cool. Let me put some notes on here of people that want to join in. Do you have Discord, Richie Rail? But if there's any other things that people want to join in on, just to be clear, I'm not really seeking accommodation from people. Dave Randall has offered that, but I don't know. I'm not a couch kind of guy, really. But people want to come along and join in on experiencing railways. The only one I'd suggest that's probably not possible is Tallinn, because I know I'm doing some behind-the-scenes stuff. But the other ones are fine. Richie Rail says you should go to the Victorian Slipway pub in Twin and see a black cat. It's my dad's. Well, cool. So the Victorian Slipway pub, you reckon? There you go, I'll put a note in that says Victorian Slipway pub, see Richie Rail's dad's cat. But it sounds like a place I could probably get some dinner too, I imagine. Yeah, it's probably best to coordinate things via Discord rather than publicly. Any video asks, is Run 8 the most realistic train simulator? It's probably the most realistic on PC. But it's not the most realistic, not for a long way. The real driver simulators are a lot more realistic than than Run 8. But it probably is for PC, for the average stuff that the average person can get access to. Yes. The other one that's pretty accurate is JR East, because they actually train their drivers with that. Wow, he went nutty for a moment there. Your dad used to be a chef, and they have some good scran. I assume that's food. Yeah, breakfast stuff, I'll probably just buy some cereal and buy coffee every day. But lunch stuff, I will most likely... Wow, he really goes nuts. The AI just goes... It used to be nice and consistent and gentle. Now it's just going nutty sometimes. They've made some changes, clearly. But lunches I'll probably eat out of supermarkets because it's got to be affordable, obviously. It's costing enough just to go there and sleep. And I hate to think what the Manchester part of it's going to cost me because I'm going there with a group of friends. We're meeting from all over the world. We meet up once a year. This year's been twice because we met in Tokyo. So this year's going to be 2. Actually, Tokyo was last year, so it's still once a year. It's all good. Ignore me. There's some talk of Mexico as well, but I'm not sure if I can make that happen. Although, Mexico, once you get there, cheapest place on the planet. And it's the only country I know of where you can stay in a B&B shaped like a vagina. Should you want to. Google it if you don't believe me. Yeah, go Fang go. Now, do you reckon they had other guys at Bryson by now? Let's have a look. Let's see if he's at Bryson. Because if he is, we can probably tell him... Not Connolly. That way. We can probably tell him to load up passengers. No? Where is he? Where's he gone? He's at Ella. Oh, dear. Did I put him in the wrong track at Ella? He's been sitting there all this time waiting for the switch to get changed. Oh. You know, you could have got out and done it yourself. Twat. Alright. Let's go back here. We'll leave him to do his thing, because, you know, he was supposed to be at Bryson by now, but... Oh, I'm in the water. Never mind. Hello, locomotive. Numero 2. Okay. Let's go, mate. I did change those points, didn't I? Yes, I did. Back to the main line. Beautiful. York is also a nice station for train spotting. Oh, there'll be plenty of that. Any video asks, is it possible to have an electro Steam engine. So I think you mean a steam engine that's generating steam electrically. I don't see why you couldn't do it, but I think it would be potentially rather inefficient. Let's just start slowing you down, so when you collide with those carriages, it's not so violent. You should stop anyway. Which way are those points set? I don't remember which way I left them set. Yeah, they're set the wrong way. That's all right. I don't think he'll actually go into the siding. I think he'll stop before it anyway. I think. No, he's fanging up. All right, let's make you stop there. Chuck that over, and we'll go and get all of these. Now, where are they going? Bryson, Bryson, Bryson. Everybody's going to Bryson. Okay. That's why I was hoping that other bloke had gotten to Bryson by now. Because I wanted to cross with him at Ella on the way back. But no. That's fine. It's all good. It is a bit sad that they don't jump out and set their own points, really. As they say in the industry, bonk! To make you stop. And do them. Must be down the other end. Boop, 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 boop. Ran into another car. It's a bit tight here. It's always good to be a bit tight. Okay, so that should be all handbrakes off. So we should be able to take that on our way. And road forwards. Let's go and get on before it runs away. Because, you know, we want to ride it. And we'll just take you at 30. And off we go. But we'll follow you. So we've got Bryson, 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 Standard Oil, which is at Ella, Appalachian Hardwoods, which I'm not actually sure where that is. Where is Appalachian Hardwoods? Let's have a look. I think that's in Bryson. I think. Wooden boxcar, equipment, operations. Well, that's Bryson. Or is it on the way to Bryson? Or is it past? No, I think that's past Bryson. I think. Let's have a look on the map. Where are we? Yes, that's actually past Bryson. All right. So, he's almost here. That's good. Let's go back here again. All right, where are we? Whoop. Hollow. Now this Standard Oil one, where's that? Must be at Bryson too. Standard Oil. So that's also past Bryson, I think. Oh. Okay, it's there. I was beginning to think it's down here, and I'm thinking, I'm screwed. I can't deliver that because I haven't got track there yet. But that's okay. It's near the end of the track past Bryson, so we're just going to Bryson. Lovely. Okay. Back to the map to go and find our train. That guy, passenger train's almost there, which is fantastic. Let's go back here to you. Where are you? I want to hear if it whistles. Because it should whistle here. No, it's dinging. It does. And you know what? He's not going to be able to get out the other end because I set that poorly. Because I set it before wanting a cross, but that's okay. Now, what about these? Do these need to go home? Okay, so that's spotted. It doesn't need to be picked up yet. I think we checked these before, didn't we? So one's nearly empty. One's very full. He's going to stop just around the corner. We better go fix that switch. And after he's... After he's gone... Let's just flip that over so he can keep going. And the other thing I'll do while I'm here is fall in the water. Okay, very good. I'm going to fly back down here. Actually, let's wait till he's gone through and we'll flip this switch back. And then I'll fly back down to the station and put a fusee down there because I don't want the AI to go past the station. Eddie Video says I meant an engine that spins a generator with steam producing current to the traction motors. I actually think that was done. I actually do think that was made. But you certainly could do that. It's definitely a physical possibility. I'm just going to stick a flare here because I don't want that train to go past here. Now I'm going to race up to Bryson because that train should be here by now, and it is. Let's jump up here and see it stop because that would be cool. Look at that timing. And he goes dinger, 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 dinger because Americans love playing with their dingers. Now he did stop at Ella. Look at that because there's a lot of passengers missing from there. Now, what about you? Do you need to go back? Yes, we might plonk you onto this passenger train to take you back. And do a bit of a mixed. I don't think we've delivered anything else to anywhere here. So let's just take control of this one. And we will select you. And we will... No, you're all stopped anyway. You got your independent brake on. That's fine. Now, we've got another train coming in here, so I'd better go and do something about that, really. Let's just go flying up here because the other one's going to run up this one's ass. So let's just flip that over so it comes in here. And because I'm going to be running around, I'm actually going to flip this track as well. Should I? Yes. That's the right thing to do. Now we want to make sure that one's set straight, and it is. And we'll come up here and we'll just chuck down a flare there. And that's when that other train will come in. In the meantime, we will start running around here. So let's just poke on one brake because these can't go anywhere else. Now we will set these up so that they will load the other way. So we're going to go to Whittier and Ella, and they're already loading up. Same with this one. And at the end of the day, I need to think about whether I bring them back here and leave them. That will untick Bryson by itself when they all get off. Pop. There it goes. Lovely. How many people have we got waiting here? Only 34, so that's okay. We don't have a lot. All right, now I put that handbrake on, didn't I? I did. Open it. What you doing, Willis? What you doing? What you doing? You stop there. Because, you know, you got a thingy anyway. All right, let's get up here and change these points. They've done some work with the cameras. They're not as wonky as they used to be. So flying around in third person, I mean, it's not anywhere near as bad as it used to be. So we can bring you forwards. Yard. Let's just bring you, what, 20? 20 will do fine. I get the impression there's some more buildings here in Bryson too. Some of these things I don't remember if they were here before. Am I going to be vlogging on the trip? I'm not really sure. Maybe. Certainly could. Alright. Yard, reverse, 20. Do you need water? No, you're fine for water. Got lots. That was one of the, oops. Now, just as an interesting thing, is how far away is this other bloke? Can I run around? Do I have time? Oh, I've got tons of time. Yeah, we will actually run around here. We'll do the whole gig. So I'll just flip that back. Got tons of time to do this, even without a signalman. Get rid of that map. So we'll do reverse. Let's go into road mode. Lexic says, interesting, there's steampunk, so much electro steampunk, think that'd be a thing. You could do a dystopic future about at least. Or a dystopic. Yeah, look, you probably could. Oh, shit. I just managed to put it on stream ending for a little while. Shit. Sorry. How did I do that? Good God. How long ago did I do that? What? How long was that running for? Bloody hell. Okay, hopefully that wasn't running for long. My apologies, folks. I don't know how I did that. Clearly I did. I am almost convinced that sometimes clicks in Railroader go through Railroader to other applications. Well, we're back live now. 10 minutes. Good God. Uh-huh. Well, thank you for hanging around, folks, because clearly I'm an utter tosspot. At least you could still hear me, so you didn't think it had just finished and gone, where's this knob gone? Alright, stop that. Change that. Do that. Go that way. Let's get you out of the way before that train comes and runs up your bum. Now they're teasing my donkey, are they, Lexic Duck? Aussies don't have an ass. We have an arse. It's a proper British arse. Because, you know, from the colonies and all. Now, I do need to also... I've set that one, that's fine. Oi, go over here. I just said your cameras were better. Don't prove me wrong. Now, we'll get this carriage in here. Because he wants to go back to the interchange. So that'll be fine. Oop, what are you flicking around there for? That's fine. Just do your thing. Stop playing with OBS. I think I might... Maybe I should minimize OBS, but then I can't see my stream stats. Actually, what I can do is put OBS further away. That gives me a bit of a boundary space. If I accidentally click somewhere, it doesn't get worse. That's a good plan. There you go. OBS has now got a big boundary between the game and OBS. Alright, you can go ahead, 10 cars and couple up, mate. The simulator guy says he's seen enough leaks to know what the US route is. Okay. That's fine. Richie Rail thinks we all know what it is. Well, I think you should be asking yourself some key questions, because whenever you think you know, do you really? Not that I'm going to give you anything that could be construed as a hint. Reverse. 10. And we should see that other train pretty soon. Where is he? Yeah, he's not far away, so we'll race up to that trestle bridge to see him come over the trestle bridge, but let's get this shunting out of the way first. Richie says, I'm glad it was a stream ending screen and nothing else. You've got a handbrake on, don't you? There we go. Just stop falling for that gig. There's lots of half-breed things in Frankston. It's like half human, half something else. Alright. Forward 20. And then plonk that on the passenger cars, which should have finished loading by now. 37 passengers, 56. Alright, and there shouldn't be anybody waiting, I don't think, but I'm not close enough to see. There's some more space in there anyway. Any video says I've a grey and white e-bell connected to a Wi-Fi switch I'm using as an alarm clock. Well, why not? It's probably a loud way to wake up, but why not? You go for your life. And bonk. That's the other one coming. Let's just stop this guy. And we should... There he is. He's a noisy Tuesday. He's going to come rip-roaring in. Should probably slow him down for the points, actually. Just bring you down to 20 for the points. That'd be a good idea. And let's follow you in. Why not? Gratuitous bridge shot with a tree. Let's unfollow him. No, we can't unfollow you. I don't know why he's slowing down so much, but that's okay. Whee! What'd you stop for? Why are you stopped? Switch against. Really? Ah, geez, too. You're right. Alright, you go flying up there to your little fusee thingy. Now, I don't think we delivered anything around here previously. We just had an explore. So we will... Oh, I'm stuck in a bloody tree. There we go. Out of the tree. And we can send you... I think... Did we hook it up? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure if we actually hooked everything up yet. No, we didn't. Now, what about handy brakes? Because I think I put one on that car. So that should be all the handy brakes off. Let's just select you. And orders. Reverse. Road. Reverse. And let's just send you on your way. See you later, matey. Now, I think I remember setting a flare at the end of the universe, so he should be fine. What is a tosspot, says Ryan King. And it's too late at night to think philosophically. Oh, it's early in the morning here. Can think philosophically all the time. So we'll let our passenger nuffs head off down there. They'll stop at Ella by themselves, and they'll stop at Whittier by themselves, and there's a flare at Whittier which will stop them going anywhere else. This guy's stopping for a flare here. And you want to upgrade to a Nathan train horn as a... Seems just a little bit excessive to me. Alright, now let's just stop you there. What we're going to have to think about now is where all this stuff's going. So Appalachian Hardwoods, Standard Oil, Bryson Lumber, Bryson Team, and Bryson Team. Bryson Team, I think, is there. I think. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, so that's there. So we're going to have to run around this train and mess around with it anyway. And these other ones that are going to Bryson Lumber, which I think we can't see here. I think it's around the corner down there somewhere. We're going to have to push that, I'm pretty sure. So let's just select that. Let's just figure out where that's going. Oh, no, it's going there. Okay. Oh, it's going up on that. Okay. Cool. Fun. Now, what about you? Where are you going? Bryson Lumber and Coal Supply. Well, that's a different place. I thought they were the same. Where's this one going? Don't know. Anything lighting up? No, so you must be off somewhere else. No, you're here too. Oh, you're there. Okay. So you're just going that track. That's fine. So there's a bit of local deliveries to do, and then there's the ones that are further down the line. So that's that one. You're going to Standard Oil, which is further down the line. We've got to push you, and both of those I'm pretty sure have to be pushed as well. So we can, I think, brake this train here. I think that would be a good idea. Let's put on a handy brake. Release. Uncouple. And we will just do a spot of shunting. So we'll draw him forward and we'll just shove it in there so we can run around it. And that'll be good. Because this will take a little while of shunting, I think. Forward 20. Go, 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 go. Now we're putting some in over there. We're going to push those in. So they're actually on the right end. Now the Bryson team ones aren't. So let's just draw that forward. Actually, no, I need another 5. I am going to do what I was planning on doing. I just had second thoughts for a moment and I thought I could do something different, but there's no point. Reverse 10. Come on back, sunshine. We're just going to dump off those last 2 cars, then we'll deal with the team track cars. No whistles from the AI. What's going on there? So I was thinking I could have actually just left the 2 team track cars in that siding. Certainly could have. But I'm just going to chuck them in this siding. just for a little while. It's probably fine there. Pop on a handbrake. Now we've got to run around these team track ones anyway, because we have to be on the other end of them to shove them in there. So interestingly, to minimize moves, I'm actually going to stick them back onto that set there. And then we'll move the whole set around rather than running up and down with single cars all over the place. Do people in the UK not use the phrase tosspot? Lexic Duck says, a bit like a spittoon. Well, not quite. Alright, go back and hook up to those cars back over there, because that's what we want. Any video says, have you ever tried Derail Valley? Yes, I have. Lexic says there's some derail streams not long back. I do run derail. It's just had some big changes, actually. So, we'll probably see some more derail on the channel. I've got a few main ones that I play. Train Sim World, Derail Valley, and Railroader. I've gotten quite into Railroader. I find it's more accurate in the way things happen than Derail. Alright. You're all coupled up. So let's get some air through. Let's bonk that on. Or bonk it off, rather. And we want to bonk this one on, because we're going to leave this stuff here. And we're going to break this, break the coupler. Forward. How many? How many? 10? Forward 10. Because we're going to come back here and we're going to grab these two. Put them where they belong. And we need to be this way around for that. After we've done that, we'll run around the whole set, drag it out of the station, and put our 2 boxcars into there. So you could do all the shunting moves completely independently, but generally speaking, you don't. If you need to take a whole train somewhere, you take a whole train somewhere. It's fine. It's a total non-issue. Ryan King says the official definition is a stupid or obnoxious person, a drunkard. You definitely aren't the former, and I don't know about the latter. Ryan wants a list of all British Aussie insults. And you're in Canada. Canada's almost Australia. It's in the alphabet anyway. Alright. Let's... do I really want to hook you up? Yeah, I suppose. May as well. Now, which one got the handbrake? Was it you? It was. Okay. Now, we want to take you forwards, but let's figure out where we need to go first. Let's get that set up. So which track are we in? We're in that one. So that one's heading straight, which is fantastic. But we want to bring this one over here. We're going to head for the round. Cool. We're going to make this. Can we actually do this with 2 cars on? It's an interesting question. I might actually have to pull onto the turntable, you know, to make this fit. It's either going to just fit or just not. Well, let's bring it up here and we'll see. Because if it fits, fantastic. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to move the turntable and bring it onto the turntable. Now, our first car, I think, goes... Which way round are there? It's the... what do we got? Got to put the coal one up there, so that's on the back, I think. Is it on the back? No, it's a boxcar on the back, so we're going in there first, so I can set those points. You know what I might just do? I'm not sure if I can activate the turntable from this map view. I think I have to be here to do it. Ah, I can do it from here. Okay, good. God, this is a finicky bloody thing to do from this angle. That work? Well, I think it did. All right, it'll be safe. You keep coming forward, mate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. What's on the back of that turntable there? There is a track. God, I ended up over in there again. In fact, it goes past a little engine house. So I'll be curious. I'm actually going to try and stop it before it goes onto the turntable because I just want to see if it really fits and still be able to change those points. I think it might. But I think driving towards an open turntable pit, no, it wouldn't have. So moving the turntable was a very smart thing to do. All right, so just checking where these go, just to make sure. That one goes there. And that one goes up there, I think. Yep, all the way up there. All right, that's fine then. Then we have this bloke. Orders, reverse. Oh, let's just go back 20. We'll just chuck it at the end of the siding. She'll be fine. Michael, also in Canada. Indeed you are. Dan Collins says, after watching some of your TSW vids and the current sale, I finally bought the game. Been driving Steam all day having a blast. That's awesome, Dan. Glad you're enjoying it. And very smart to wait for a sale. Games certainly aren't cheap, so maximising the maximising what you get for your dinero, kind of important. This guy should just stop himself at the end of the sidings. We shouldn't really have to do very much. Listen for the ching-ching as we come in. I think he's going to stop a bit early, actually. Oh no, stop for end of track. That's fine. Keep going. Got a cha-ching yet? Yep, cha-ching. Means we put it in the right place. All right, pop that handbrake on. And snap the couplers. And I can't see the... All right. Now you go forwards. 10. Did you just push back and couple up again? I think you did. You're going to move? It's trying. It's not doing a very good job of it, but it's trying. We're going to put you in manual mode, aren't we? Pretty sure I just put you in manual mode. So what are you trying to do? Oh, that's TSD 3 we're looking at driving down there. Let's just put you into select. Now you're in manual mode. We want to go forwards. Come on, just keep yanking on it. I know your AI couldn't figure it out, but surely now it's fine. All right. Go ahead, 5 cars. Yay! It works! Hopefully we didn't pull that one so far forward it can't unload, but we'll see. What about you? How are you doing for water? Yeah, you're getting a bit of light on. Might actually get you some water before we head back. Michael Newbury says he's on the west coast. Eddie Video says, I probably won't do it. It's too expensive. My neighbours would hate me. That's for the Nathan. Yes, I'm betting they probably would. I don't think they'd enjoy it very much. I have got a 5-chime horn that I can blow on my air compressor if I want to. Finally gave in and fed your cats, Richie Rowe. I'm sure that pleased them. Alright, back you go. Just stick it up on the bridge up there. Let's go and watch it do it. Just for the sake of having a gratuitous bridge shot. Because you know we need to. That looks like a temporary building structure there. So we're seeing new stuff appear all the time in this game because it is an early access game, so it changes all the time. Hope your cats are happy now, Richie. And yes, welcome to the world of Train Sim World, Dan Collins. Have I ever done a welding repair, ask any video? Yes, I have. I'm terrible at it. So I don't. This grass looks like eyebrows. Just saying. Prepare for a cha-ching. Hello, C. Welcome. Waving cat time. Alright, so that one's done. There's the cha-ching. Handbrake on. Coupler. Now you can go forwards. No, not backwards. Don't couple up again, you clown. Go forwards. Go. Fine, we'll do it this way again. Shouldn't have to, but we will. Break off. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Now you can take over. 5. Let's just drain the air out of this fella. Can I drain the air out of this fella at this camera? No, I don't think I can. Alright, we'll leave the air bottled up then. Not that that's a bad thing to do or anything. That's fine. Alright, 5 more, young fella. We might follow you too. Hello to C, the Coffee Kid. Greetings. Hello, British Ace. How are you all? Bit of a raid. I'm guessing British Ace just finished a stream. Thank you. Appreciated. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said 5 more before, and you went about 2. Enjoy the videos, Coffee Kid. Thank you. We're currently playing Railroader. Go on, keep it coming, you little monkey. Bit more. Bit more. You're going to stop too soon, aren't you? Yes, you are. Go on. Go on another car. Go on. Get out of here. Keep going. Alright. Let's just stay close to the back of this one, because reverse. Let's just take him back on the road version, so we don't have to keep saying 10 cars or whatever. And we are going to have to set some points, though. I think that one's fine. That's what we want to do. We want to come hoobing down here. And we want to get to the end of this one. So change these points. And we want to change these points. And just in case he goes running away, we'll put that there. In case the AI goes a bit nutty. Shouldn't, but that's fine. You never know. You never know. Lots of fun stuff. Thank you for bringing people over. British Ace or Joe. Dean Plays TV just gave me a sub. Cool. Thank you. Welcome to everybody, by the way. Richie Rail says, thanks, C, and thanks for the feedback. Yes, Richie Rail is almost at 100 subs. New channel. Check him out. Definitely should. Dave Randall's another regular that's got a channel now too. It's always good to see some new people getting into it. Always fun. The variety comes from a variety of people. And I love seeing the way other people stream. Richie Rail says the cats are happy too, now licking their privates in front of the heater. Well, why not? I'm sure mine is sunning in a window somewhere. Probably doing the same thing, because, you know, it's what they do. I'm just looking around to see if I can see any and introduce you, but no, there don't appear to be any down here. You know, 10's too slow. Hurry up. Coffee Kid loves the puffing videos as well. You're a train enthusiast in Melbourne. Excellent. Have you got a channel, Coffee Kid? I'll have to have a look. I won't do it right this second. Doing a bit of shunting. Shunting does require a little bit of attention. Hello, Derek O'Connor. Welcome. More wavies. Everybody's absolutely welcome to chat in my streams if you haven't been here before. I do enjoy a conversation. All opinions are also welcome too. If you hate a game, you are more than welcome to say you hate it. But what I do request is that if there's something about the game you hate, you be constructive and say how it could be better. Same with my streams. If you don't like the way I stream, let me know. But tell me what I could do better that you would enjoy. He's going to stop short because he's running in road mode. Parajanush Cohen Jensen, hello. Not a wavy fella. The TSW4 fan, another one. So you like TSW4, clearly. That's cool. We do a lot of Train Sim World on this channel. If you're into trains and you haven't tried this game, granted it's a bit of an acquired taste because it's not only is it Steam, which is probably a smaller percentage of the community, it's American Steam, which is probably even smaller again. It is a lot of fun as a game. And it's still early access. There's a lot of changes happening in this thing. And it's progressing rather well. I got to say, I really do like the early access model for things. I think it's clever. Which one did we put the handbrake on? That one, I think. I think that's the last one. Yeah, we did. All right, we should have no handbrakes on now. Which means we can head back out. We'll go in road mode. And I think I chucked down... Did I? I did. I chucked down a few Z up here, so I'll have to get rid of that. Because we're delivering stuff here at Bryson. This railway, you get to build it, drive it, and manage it all at the same time, which is quite a novelty. Now, we want to make sure this... Okay, let's set that one. And I'm just going to pop a flare down. Excuse the rather erratic camera. I just got through saying they made it better before, and now it's being wonky on me. Because we want to set this set of points, because we're putting a couple of cars in there. Let's go with him, I think. And just while we're doing that, let's quickly pop up the map because I want to see where the other train is. Alright, he's done his stop at Ella and he's sitting down at Whittier. That's pretty cool. So I think we'll get these cars into the team track, and before I shunt the others, I will set him up to come back here. Rouse of Illinois, hello. C just had a little rant about TSW as a whole in Joe's stream. Wasn't a hate rant, just more of a constructive criticism. Oh, go for it. Absolutely go for it. Because no game has no flaws at all. And, I mean, I know I'm an ambassador similar to Joe, but Trade Sim World does have its share. It really does. So the more people who comment on things, the more likely things are to get addressed. Am I going to be able to change those points from here? I'm not sure. We'll just stop you there anyway. I love that you can hear the compressor running. Makes me happy. Alright, let's just run you through down here, and let's come and watch him. So if you haven't played Railroader before, this is the town of Bryson. Railroader will seem to be a little underwhelming and unpopulated in terms of building and graphics and vehicles and people, because right now it is. But things are changing. Every time I play, there's new things that have appeared, which is cool. And I quite enjoy it. And that's one of the reasons I enjoy it, actually, because it keeps changing. The developers are very active. Try and catch up here. Any video says, why are those old wagons coupled loosely when they don't have brake shoes? These ones, in this game, they have brakes. They all have air brakes, Westinghouse air brakes. They may not show the shoes graphically, but they're there. Parajanush Cohen Jansen says, I hope I'm not butchering your name too, by the way. I think it's important to keep the streamer style, just be yourself. Yeah, absolutely. But I always like watching what other people do, and I see what's interesting, and I see what gets audience. But yeah, definitely be your own style. Some streamers play and chat like I do. My streams are pretty casual. Some people rant and rave and get really excited. He's going to stop fine. Now that one is going team, and that one's going team. So they're the two that have to stay here. They're going to get pushed in there. I don't think this platform was here last time we played. Last time we came out to Bryson. Now we'll just stop him there. He would have stopped himself. Do we get a cha-ching? Come on, cha-ching. Come on. Come on. Ah, there we go. And we got paid for 2, so that's very good. So that handbrake is now on. Break that coupler open. And if I can get in here properly, we can unhook the air hose. Let's just put you in yard mode, reverse. 10 will do fine. So I'll just get these off the team track. Streampunk, you think, Lexic Dark? Oh, I kind of like Streampunk, you know that? Yeah, let's push this forward enough just to get it out of the station, because I'm going to have the other train coming in here soon enough. So we'll just set these points for straight, set those ones for straight. Might just bring him down here to the water point, actually, so I'll just put a flare down about there, and let's put him in forwards. Road 15 mile an hour will do fine. That, if we're really lucky, will get the water point about right for the Loco. But in the meantime, while that's happening, let's just flick back down to our friend at Whittier. So let's just pop down here. Now I'm going to do something a little bit evil with our friend down here at Whittier. Ooh, you didn't quite stop in the station, did you unload? Yeah, you did. All right. So let's just come over here, jump on this fella, and we will select him. Orders, yard, reverse. How far do we want to go? About 2 cars. Yeah, 2 cars will do fine. That'll get him across the road crossing. Now we've still got that has to go to the interchange, but, you know, if it goes back and forth a few times, who cares? You're going to move? You're not going to move. Why not? Why not? Come on, 2 cars. I know you've got a fusee, but so what? Oh, because I told you to go the wrong way. Okay, that was me being dumb. Go on, go the other way. There you go. Done like a proper old-fashioned driver. Slams the reverser the other way and just goes for it. One more. Let's get him off the road. Come on. Don't leave him on the road. That wasn't one. I'm dealing with a clown here. Seriously. Okay. Right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Now you can stop. Now, let's get a handbrake on one of these. No, not the station agent. Handbrake. Right. Now, let's set you. You're going to go to Ella and Bryson. As are you. You're also going to go to Ella and Bryson. Good. Now, do I want to take that back? Probably not. So what we might just do while that's loading up. Come on. Down, 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 down. Where are we going to put you for the now? We might just put you over there, I think. We'll just dump that boxcar for a little while so we can continue with the passenger operations. Yard, reverse, 20 cars. We'll pull him backwards. Let's get rid of the map. A bit boring to have that up there. Pull it back. We'll just dump it in here, run around, and then we'll do our next passenger run. The other one should have stopped for his fusee by now. Yeah, you can stop. You can let me set those points being that far away? Probably not. I just noticed you can actually drag to move yourself around. I didn't actually know you could do that. Maybe that's new. It's kind of cool. Don't really care which line this goes into. Alright, keep it going. There's nothing at all wrong with wanting more for your dollar, see? Supportive of that. It's one of those interesting things with games, because most countries have consumer protection laws of some kind or another. Australia has quite strong, but because you, generally speaking, don't actually own the game when you buy it, you own the right to play it, those laws don't really apply, which is a little bit Weird. I have a faint suspicion. Did you want to come out? No, you're still happy there. Now, I could be unprototypical and push those passenger carriages to Bryson, but I don't really want to do that, so I won't. Now, he's got plenty of water and coal, so he'll be fine doing another trip to Bryson and back. So I don't have to worry about that, at least. Alright, let's just pop you into road mode. Forwards, 15 miles an hour, because we're going to run you around here. You're going to be travelling for a little while. Let's just set these points, because you won't get far without them. Come around. What are you doing there? It's me standing on the ground there. Because the player is the only character in this game. So he's been standing around here all day. Alright, we don't want to wait too long, so let's get him up to 30. Otherwise, we'll be standing here for ages. Let me catch up with the chat while the trade's catching up with us. Where did we get to? C says we deserve a higher standard. No, it's a game, but nothing is 100%. Yeah, but if you don't say it, and you don't convey it, and saying it to people like Joe and myself is actually a good idea, because we do actually have a channel to give feedback, and we can say, look, this is what our community is saying. So it's a good idea to talk to us about it, because we can pass it back in. Definitely, yeah, the survey is a good thing to do. Paratadush. It's well worth doing, because it does set the direction of the game, and it also helps them choose things. So you probably see some vocal people talk about things like they want virtual reality for Train Sim 4, but in the survey every year it's like 3%, so it's not worth doing from a corporate and money perspective. And while it's sad that it's all about money, I mean, it really is all about money, isn't it? Hope he clears the points. He has. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. Back we go. And let's just follow him this time. Michael agrees that we deserve betters. Ryan says his mum is in early access. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Do encourage people to fill out the survey. If I get a moment, I'll find the... should I find the link? I probably shouldn't post a link into a Railroader stream, but the survey is available. Trainsim World have done a couple of posts on it recently. Actually, you know what? Let me go and find my Discord, because I will actually have a link to it in there, and I will post it. Because if you haven't done the survey, it's a good thing to do. Should actually have... There's also a patch notes thing which I need to make a video for. I might do that this afternoon, maybe. Not as I'm going to do anything outside today. Where's the link to the survey? Where is it? It's probably in the Festival of Rail article, I imagine. Let's just open that up. He shouldn't crash into anything, because he should stop short of those cars. It should be fine. Survey. There it is. Yes, I know. Cookies, cookies, cookies. You want to steal more information? That's fine. Okay, here is the survey link for Train Sim World 4. I'll just pop it in the chat now. I'll be doing it too, even though I have other avenues of feedback. I still use the survey because I'm part of the community too. So I like to give my views as well, and I give them via that means, as well as the ones where I have some other ways of influencing things. So I also play the beta. I don't control anything, but I do get to make my views known. Sometimes my views are listened to, sometimes not. All right, let's get down here and hook this thing up. And we can do that. And that would suggest we have a cock closed somewhere. Maybe. 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 I don't hear one. Oh well, they should have finished loading anyway. It should be fine. So let's just chuck a flare down here for the return trip. Well, it might come back as a double header, you know that? Might just do that. Is there anybody left ready to go? No, there is not. So we can go road forward and 30. And that will get out of here now. I think. Maybe. Do I have another handbrake on? Maybe. Oh, actually I did, didn't I? I whacked on this one. And that probably means I put this one on instead of taking it off because I'm really clever. Come on. Do what I want. Not what I said. No. Other way. The other forward. There you go. Right. Now you go do your thing. And let's go back to Bryson now. So we'll just leave this fella doing his own thing. Because we've still got some work to do up here. So up we come to Brighton. Bryson, sorry. Did I just call it Brighton? What a donkey. Alright, so we will pop down a flare there so he stops. Because he'll stop at Bryson anyway, but he would then try and drive off. Because, you know, he's not very clever. Now, I seem to recall this one needed a touch of water, I was thinking. How's the coal looking? Coal looks fine. He's still got 1,500 gallons of water, but let's just... I don't know if this is one of the active water columns. We'll find out in a minute. So let's just select you. Select. Brakes off. Reverse. Just bring you back just a tiny little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thought I selected you. Sure I did. Select. Why are you putting your brakes back on? I think they've changed it. When it used to select the Loco, it used to put you in manual. I don't think it does anymore. It's undone everything I did. Let's just get you a little bit of water. In fact, thinking of it, yesterday, coming up to Lakeside, there we go, it's going to fill, whoop, get the hatch open, just in time. Coming into Lakeside yesterday on the train, normally when we run that service, we do a water stop at the mid-station. And out with the older driver, great deal of experience, he goes, there'll be enough, we're not, we're running late. So it's fine, so we didn't. And it was fine. We still had about 2 inches of water in the tank when we got there, so it was good. Let's try to catch up with this chat here a little bit while this is filling up. Richie says the game is good, but the routes are rather expensive. Para says, call me Para, thank you. And Richie Rail says, some people run red lights and skip stations like me. Yeah, people do that. And if that's how they want to play, that's how they want to play. It's a game. One of the cool things in Dev is you can actually turn off some of those things. You can just do that to your heart's content. Richie says, exactly my point. If we're paying more than we should, we deserve better standards of basic. Makes sense. I love TSW4, don't get me wrong. There's a few things that can improve. Yeah, that's fine. Richie seems to agree. We should start a petition to get routes sold as a tenner. I think a tenner's probably low because they do put thousands and thousands of hours of work into these things. But cheaper would be fine. because they'll sell more. It's like McDonald's. McDonald's operates on the principle that they sell the burgers half the price of anybody else because they sell more. Cecily understands the business and third parties are probably unpopular business. Detailed route is, well, the best detailed route is Blackpool. Look, I don't think it is that unpopular a thing to expect plenty of stuff for your dollar. Now, let's just get this bloke moving, though. So, road. Now, you know what? No, it should move. Why aren't you moving? Why? Forward. Go. Oh, yes. You know why he stopped? Because over here, some clown put this in. Hello, I'm a clown. Now he'll move. All right. But we are going to want to follow him. Because somewhere down the track down here is where we're dropping off these three cars. So he goes to Standard Oil and these ones go to the same place, Appalachian Hardwoods. But they're going to different sidings at Appalachian Hardwoods, so we'll have to watch that. Just catching up with things. C says, I enjoy your streams, Paul. It's a stream where I can literally just chill and chat to you and others. Definitely one of my favourites to watch. Thank you very much. That's the idea. We're just very chilled. Brighton Mainline. You're getting crashes on BML, are you? Can't say I do. Hello, Daniel Robert Jowett. Welcome. Sorry I didn't see your hello. If you're getting crashes and you can reproduce it, please let me know because I can pass that in. So can Joe. And you could put it on the forums too, and I can't guarantee you they're going to go fix it, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to tell them. C would like to see BML get a facelift. There you go. Why not? Any video says, what's the difference between a wagon and a rail car? Language, really. Some places call it a wagon, some call it a rail car, some call it a carriage, some call it a car. On our railway, we call things cars for the most part. British HK, BML upgrade and ECW extension. Sounds like a plan. Class 700 on the BML. Why not? I think that the BML's timetable is a little full, so they'd probably have to do some interesting things for that to get that to happen. Ooh, street running. Ooh, where do you go? Let me just make sure that's not where one of the places where I have to put things. No. We're wanting to get to Standard Oil, which I think is just down there. Might be that one. Let's just click that. Operations, because it'll light it up. Yep, it is just down there. So let's go and do something about Mr. Standard Oil. So I think that was that one there. So let's just flip this over. And he'll just push that to the end of the track. So we don't have to do too much for that. That'll be fine. Let's come down here. Love that the road comes down here and just ends. And the assets here are a little nondescript. But that'll change as the game progresses. Flicking through other things. Yeah, some games do use subscription models. Trains uses a subscription model. I am a subscriber in Trains. Trains is a mixture, actually, because there's the highest level of subscription model, which is quite expensive, and you get all DLC. And there's the lowest level of subscription model where you get the new game every year, although they didn't bring one out this year or last year. Not even any significant changes. That's a bit disappointing. But yeah, subscription could be a thing. Most of the software I use is subscription. I'm pretty sure he said yes to the sub-service, $3.99 a month or so for 3 different DLCs at the end of the month. You lose the 3 but get another 3. Look, that'd be possible. That'd be interesting. You also get a discount at the end of the month on those routes. See, a lot of people actually do play Train Sim World on subscription. They play it on Game Pass on Xbox, which is a subscription model. Now, there are some challenges around Game Pass, though, because it's a tad shit. If you buy DLC when you've got the game on Game Pass, you actually lose access to the DLC when your Game Pass expires. Yeah, that's it for you. He's going to stop anyway. Let's just give him a stop. Because if you don't give him a stop, he does dumb shit. All right, so we have just been paid for the standard oil. What's the handbrake on this thing? Oh, there it is. I was very curious about the game. Do they have brake shoes? Yes, they do. Look, they do have brake shoes there. Now let's see if they release. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Let's take you back out of here. Do they animate? I think they just did, didn't they? They just pulled off the wheels. So yes, they animate. Very cool. I'm just going to take you back up the hill, because we're going to take you to the next... Take the rest off to the next siding, which is a bit further down the line somewhere. Not quite sure where. I haven't been here before. So subscription model could be a really interesting idea. Yeah, 2 routes and a Loco DLC. That would be interesting. I suppose it raises the question in subscription models, what would you pay if you got every new DLC that came out and you were able to continue playing on Train Sim World as long as you paid the subscription, and you got to keep all your DLC as long as you paid the subscription? What would you pay? Is it interesting? All right, I'm just going to have a look at the map, seeing where these go, because there's obviously 2 different lines here. Let's go have a look. Because one goes high and one goes low. One goes over there, which I think that might be where we're going, actually. And the other one goes off. Well, there is a bridge here. Oh, but it's not finished. Okay. So I'll need to start ordering parts for a bridge, won't I? But I'm not going to do that right now, because I have watched people expand and expand and expand. And they make the game so hard with the limited AI capabilities that it currently has that they get just a little bit sad. So we'll bring this train in here. And when we get down to here, I'll figure out which... Because I'm pretty sure those carriages come in here. And we'll just stop and figure out which one goes into which siding, because there are 2 sidings here. I'm not 100% that it comes in here, mind you. It just seems to be a vaguely recognisable building. C asks... Richie Rouse says, I don't think the way we obtain the routes is an issue, just the prices. Yep. C says, do you think a loyalty scheme would work? Like those buy routes get a little discount. I did send it this way, didn't I? Or did I send it the other way? Yeah, here it comes. All good. All good. Panicking for nothing. A loyalty scheme, I think that potentially could work, but how do you make it work across the different platforms? That's where your challenge would be. But I think the idea itself has merit. Richie wants to know how Smudge is. Smudge is Joe's cat. The cat that has adopted me is named Busy Bee, but I don't know where she is. She's often referred to as Buzz Buzz. Well, the vet calls her Bush, because name was spelt wrong at the vet. But, you know, it's a very hairy cat, so Bush isn't a bad name for it. She's a cream-coloured cat. If she was a black cat, it might be more like a 70s porn movie. Then calling it Bush would be quite appropriate. Richie Rail says, the oldest cat Promise is currently causing havoc. That's what cats do, mate. Now, I'm just going to stop this guy here. and check where these cars are meant to go, just to make sure we're going to put them in the right sidings. All right, so that one goes into the first siding there. It's not going to light up now, is it? Pretty sure. Yeah, it goes in there. All right, so let's just plonk him in there. Which means the other one, this one, must be going up there. And it is. Fantastic. All right. So let's give you some work to do. Yard mode, forward. I'll just say 20 cars. You figure it out for yourself. Ryan says, I'm noticing how the new train on Bernina seems similar to the Luzerne-Cersei train. Well, I wouldn't think it was that similar. Similar manufacturers. Might even be the same manufacturer, actually, thinking about it. But they are developed quite independently. Stuff is always pinched from one train to put on the other one, though. They definitely do that. Alright, we are there. So let's have you stop. Let's bung on a handy brake. There we go. There's our ching-ching. We got a whole $70 for that. We make a lot more cash from freight than we do from passengers. So a whole car full of passengers is only gets about $70 as well. So it's about $70 for each car. It's probably the best way to think of it. But you need to run passenger operations, because if you don't, your railway very fast goes into decline, because people only put up with a railway because they're horrible, smelly, noisy things with tracks that go everywhere and get in the way if they're convenient to them. So that's the whole point of running passengers. And I think it's something that freight-only railways lose their way with a little bit. That's a longer siding, so let's say go forward 20. We'll go and wait for it down there. So we'll just let him take it up to the end. It doesn't seem to care whether you put things in platforms or not. There's a slightly unsupported platform there. C says, just saying again, I'm not hating. I love TSW. I enjoy playing it. Just a few things I'd like to see improved. That's all. Sorry if my way of wording is like I'm being a hater. No, I don't think you're being a hater, C. I think you're being quite reasonable. So, have no concerns, mate. None at all. So we're going to be annoying to this place. We're going to chuck this right at the end of the siding here. Let's see if we get paid. We get paid for leaving it there, or do I need to put it on the platform? Yep, we got paid. Very good. Okay. I have stopped acting somewhat prototypically because I've been leaving air bottled up in these things a lot. Shouldn't do that. Ooh, don't want to go through you. I want to get close enough so I can do this. There we go. A little bit of air out. Okay, reverse. Actually, you can go yard, reverse. Off you go. Go on, nick off. Eddie Video says, in Livery Designer, is there a way to modify the original livery? No, there isn't, but that's a fairly commonly requested thing. So you never know what one day might bring. The other thing I'd love to have in Livery Designer, let's take the M7, for example, from Long Island Railroad. I would like very much in Livery Designer that I could, if I wanted to, have it as a metallic car, whereas it just comes out as plain grey in Livery Designer. Let's try and get on that. Managed it. Daniel Robert Jowett says, okay, it looks like you had a lot of chat to catch up on. Yes, I did. British Ace says, need to get TSW 4 on PS Plus, because British Ace is a PlayStation human. I'm an Xbox human and PC human. British Ace plays on PC too, actually, as well. Richie Rail says, a tenner. C says, maybe this... Wait for it to finish whistling. C says, maybe this sub is for TSW 5. I don't know. I haven't seen any inkling that TSW 5 is around the corner. But I'm not going to say it's not either. Because I really don't know. Are they going to bring it out every year? I don't know. Are they going to bring it out every 2 years? I don't know. Are they going to bring it out randomly like they have in the past? Don't know. I really don't. So, you know, it'll be something. C would like to see Fernbus go on to PS Plus. I haven't played Fernbus, actually. Joe did talk me into playing some other bus games, and I have. Trains are the primary. Any video says, in Neverka Dresden in free roam, when I spawn a train or locomotive, all the switches are messed up. For example, I can see the PZB breaker switch is open, but the game reads it as closed. Sounds like the animation bones don't get set up. I would do a forum post for that, because there are trains that don't work in free roam. Is it the Pacer? No, the Pacer works. It's Class 101 doesn't work. The 101 DMU doesn't work on some routes. I think it's the Tees Valley version that doesn't work in free roam. So getting those sorts of things reported, that's the only way those things are ever going to get fixed. Imagine how bustling this area is going to get as this game progresses, because it's already huge. How's my coal? The coal's okay, 1.6 tons, that'll be fine. Now, let me just check how our mate's going. How far away is our mate? Well, he's almost here. In fact, he's probably stuck out there waiting for a switch, I suspect. Switch or points. So what we might just do... Let's just give this bloke a stop. And we will go flying up here. Because I think our mate's sitting up here. He's all sad for some reason. Why is he sad? Oh, look at that. The clown's been in action again. Alright. Sorry for the delay, passengers. We'll get on our way right away. You've already paid for your ticket, so tough shit. I think, in general, Richie Rail, consoles very much need more sales. Because it's a bit of a sad state currently. Now, by some miracle, have you two unloaded? No. You won't wait. You'll unload tomorrow. So let's go and bring this guy up a bit closer. We'll break the golden rule. It's time to completely break the golden rules of railways. Running two things into the same track at the same time. Like what I might just need to do, put a flare there. Just move that one. I like the way it does that if you have a flare. Actually, I can just tell this to go into road mode, you know, because it'll stop at the flare. They both will. Here we go. We're just going to sit here and we're going to watch this because they're both going to run up to this flare and stop. So you can imagine why this is a golden rule, why you never, ever, 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 ever run two trains into the same track at the same time in opposite directions. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get onto this guy and we're going to tell him that he is stopped. And we're going to get onto this guy and we're going to tell him that he is stopped. Then we'll get rid of the flare. And we're still on that guy. Yard mode. We're going to back you up. Let's just say 10. That might be enough. And this guy, we're now going to cut out and multiple unit. Actually, you know what? It shouldn't be him that's cut out multiple unit. It should be this one when I couple them up. Because that's going to be the leading one heading back. Go plunk. Alright, now we're on number 3. I want to get on to number 2. So let's tell him he's cut out in multiple. Now it'll be safe to hook up their brakes because you can't hook them up when they're in multiple unit. When they're not in multiple unit, rather, and cut out because bad shit happens. Alright, TSD 3 will be in charge. Select. Yard. Forward. 10 should be enough to clear those points. Now, what are you doing? How many passengers have we actually got waiting here? Many? Can't see it. Come on. Oh, lots of passengers. Yeah, so we'll take another passenger run back. This will be our last passenger run today. So are we going to Elia and Whittier? Yeah, you two keep exchanging your whistle signals. You just enjoy that. I'm sure you're having fun. Ella and Whittier. Come on, Shuffleupicus. You know, I do get the impression that they're fighting each other. One's trying to go backwards and one's trying to go forwards, I think. You see, he's going backwards. Why is he doing that? And he's trying to go forwards. Oh, that's funny. Let's just tell you to stop, huh? And go forwards. Right. Now let's tell you. No, he's trying to go backwards again. TSD 3. Let's just say you're multiple unit. No, the switch isn't lined against you at all. Oh, it is, sorry. That one is. Have they broken multiple unit? I think they have. I wanted to go back double header. Well, now he's trying to go the right way. You haven't coupled yourself up again, have you? No, it's open. So what's happening here? Let's just stop you. And your orders will be stop. Alright. Now let's try and do that with this one. Select. Let's just try and do this manually. Maybe this only works in manual mode. Maybe it can't do it. Brakes off. Forwards. Go. It's interesting that it can't move. I am going to untick multiple unit on that one. We're going to push a bit more. Because otherwise we're not going back this way. Go on. Go. I know I'm shining my headlight into your cab, but tough shit. Nah, these guys are just being annoying. I wonder if multiple units broken. Alright. Let's give up on double head. That would have been fun, but let's give up on it. It's clearly not going to work. shall practice that off stream and try and find a way to make that happen. Forward 10 cars. And I'll give you the same instruction. Forward 10 cars. Because we'll give you another 5. That'll get you well and truly out of the way. Now, why can't you move? Huh? Was this the cause of the real problem? They were stuck together somehow. Because that's trying pretty hard. Ah, yes. Even though the couplers were unhooked, they somehow hooked up again. Now we've got that unhooked, let's put them back together here and see if we can multiple unit them. Let's see what happens. Good night, Richie Rail. Have a good sleep, mate. Let's take you another 2. And flunk. Okay, now let's tell you your cutout, your multiple unit. Let's see if it works now. Now let's select you and go, I don't think I have to tell you your multiple unit actually. Orders, yard, reverse, 20. Let's see what happens. Can they move? Oh, did I not connect them up? No, I didn't connect the glad hands. Dummy. Off you go then. Do it again. 10. You gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Hey look, that car's floating above the tracks. You're not gonna do it, are you? Do I need to make you multiple unit as well? Let's see. I didn't think you actually did, but let's see. Multiple unit. Select. Orders. Reverse. 20. I've told you you're cut out, haven't I? Handbrake is released. You've got brakes on. Brake line's 90, so why are your brakes on? Why are your brakes on? Let's just have a look in the cab here. Let's do it this way. Come on, get out of the tree. Right, let's just have a look into the cab. Are your brakes actually on? Is your independent on maybe? No, they're released. Locomotive cut out. That should be fine. Why aren't you releasing the brakes? Let's try you in manual mode again. Reverse. Now I bet you haven't released the brakes on this one, have you? No, you haven't. Let's just try an application and then release it. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Let's try a complete equalizing application, an emergency, and release that. It's still not quite there. So what I think's going on, let's just stop you. All right. So they're fighting again. Notice that? Let's just stop you as well. And let's stop you. All right, so there's no fighting going on. I'm going to go in here. So I think I got a little clue then. So let's just close the cock. No, not the couplers. Fine. Ah. This is so infuriating. This was supposed to be easy. All right, now you select cut in, not multiple unit. Brakes are now released. Brilliant. Okay. Let's hook that up. Let's just run you backwards slightly. Just so you couple up again. Come on. Oh, you're not in manual mode, are you? Fine. Reverse. Half a car. That'll just couple those couplers. Good. Okay. Stop. Now let's release your brakes. So let's put you in manual mode. Brakes are released. Both brakes are released. So let's put you back into cut out multiple unit. And let's queue up. Now, let's put you in manual mode. Brakes are released. Reverse. Actually, let's just do an application. That's TSD2. TSD3 I want. Select. Okay, brakes off. I reckon this might work now. Yes! You've got to release the brakes of the other one before you cut them out. Excellent! Yay! We figured it out! Yay! I'm just trying to think to our locos. I don't think we do that. Ooh, that sounds a bit balked. Hello, Monty Burns Gaming. How are you? Now I've gotten through all that again. We've talked about consoles needing more sales. Daniel says, even if you did know, you wouldn't be allowed to say anyway. That's true. It is true, but I actually don't know, so it's fine. Richie says, I get a bit salty seeing Steam get tons of sales. Yes, I understand that completely. I am told that, let's just go and see if we need to set any points. Yes, we do, that one. I'm told that the consoles get less sales because of console restrictions. Now, whether that's really true or not, I couldn't tell you. But I don't see why they'd really want to change that themselves if they didn't need it. You know, if the consoles didn't need it to be like that, because why would they want the bad feeling from people about not being enough sales on consoles if they had a choice? It just seems weird to me. Now, on the way back, we have got a car to pick up that we left at, oh, where did we put that? Ella, I think. I was still thinking about moving Loco operations to here. And I think I'll do that when this becomes a little bit more central. But given it's one end of the line, the other one's the other end of the line, does it really matter? Oh, we've got to get the log cars too. They'll be full by now. You can stop now, because we want you to go get your train. Alright. Brakies off. Off we go. Any video says last year 2 trains had a head-on collision in Greece. Apparently there wasn't any onboard safety systems installed and signals worked, a lot of other things. Look, things happen. It's not cool, but they happen. In an ideal world, they wouldn't. Most crashes are, I think there's a mountain missing up there. Look at that. Oh, that's interesting. That's like that's shades of a Rosa. It's a whole mountain not drawing. But, often these things are human error. Yeah, we got tons of water in both. Probably running a little shy on coal on the front one, but we'll be right. We are running at 4 times clock, so we've almost done a full day of this, which means I've actually only got, I think, about 35 minutes to get that timber delivered, or I'm going to run out of time on my contract. So with all this mucking around, I've lost quite a bit of time, which is a bit boring. That was a bit of a hard whack. Passengers won't have liked that one. Alright, let's get you hooked up. Let's get the handbrakes off on the passenger cars. We're going to go with it this time. Oop, I think I just applied that one, didn't I? No, that's released. Maybe I applied that one. Yeah, I did. Alright, we should be all loaded up and ready to go, I think. 60... 60. Are they more to waiting? They're going to have to wait till tomorrow if they are. Come on. Don't give me the shits. That's not going to let me look anyway. That's fine. Alright. And full reverse. Away we go. Yeah, I should whistle and all that sort of thing. But we're not. See you later, British Ace. Have a good one, my friend. If you didn't see it in the Festival of Rail, British and I did a joint video. We should post that on our channels too. I think you've got a link you can download from, Joe. If you don't, please let me know. Away we go. And in fact, you know what? We're going to go road 30. Oh, is that the one that's cut out though? Hang on, which one did I just select? No, that's fine. 3's the one in the lead. And I think we should follow it though, don't you? Ooh, that's loud. Daniel says PlayStation sale had a sale over Christmas New Year. I think some stuff was on sale last week, just before the festival started. Good night, Richie. Any video says also SD70 Ace. I can't move the reverser. Is that on free roam? C said I think it's Xbox that doesn't get many sales. We haven't been over that bridge. I don't even know where it goes. Probably nowhere. Oh, that doesn't follow when you do that. The sound has that weird chord thing happening when you get two locos running together. And they're almost in sync, but they're not quite. So the basic summary of today is we've delivered some stuff. We've done 2 passenger runs. We're doing our 3rd passenger run now. We're going to dump the cars back at Whittier again and leave them there. And we'll pick up that car that has to go back to the interchange. I think I might split the locos there and I'll send one down to the logging siding while we take that other car to the interchange because I am running out of time for my contract. In fact, I don't think I'm going to make it today. And our passengers are getting the absolute treat of a double header. Everyone likes a double header. And of course, we've had a massive day of indecision because one of the things I was supposed to decide was, do I leave a locomotive at Bryson? But I didn't actually do it. So I could send one of these back with the passenger train, but there's no coal at Bryson. So I think at some point, in fact, what I might do is order a car of coal for Bryson. And we'll do that before the game ends tonight. What else can we do at the moment? Oops, not that one. No, not that one either. That one. There we go. Ah, railroad. Locations. The interchange. So how do I buy some coal? Bryson Depot. I don't have anybody working at Bryson as yet. Oh, we do actually have coal at the Coles Tower. At the thing. So we do actually have some there. We've got diesel fuel too. Huh. How do I actually order coal? How do I do it? Bryson Coaling Tower. I'm going to figure out how to buy coal, aren't I? Milestones, finance. So I've got some money. I've got enough money to buy a locomotive, but I don't think I'm going to. I seem to be getting on okay with 2 coaches. Formation Designer is out now in beta. In fact, in about 8 hours' time, Joe will be doing a video on it. All right, let's jump into the train menu, because maybe you do it from there. So this is locomotives. This is buying things. But what if I want to buy fuel? So I can buy a locomotive, but I don't think I need to at the moment. How much is a diesel? Ooh, too much. Too much. I need to figure out how to buy coal. Oh, actually, I think I know. Ooh, a house has appeared at the bridge we built. That'd be a cool place to live if it wasn't for the trains. I'll leave him to stop at Ella by himself. I'm just going to pop back to Bryson because I have a faint suspicion that if I actually go to the coaling tower, which I think is there, I think you probably order it this way. Ah, that's looking kind of nice, isn't it? That might be the opening screenshot for the next video, you know that? I think that might just be it. I think that can be for day 11. There we go. Not that you guys could see what I was doing then. So I was having a faint suspicion that if I click on the tower... No, that's raise and low. It's not what I want. That's going to hit a train now. I can't leave that down. Can I order this way? No, I can't. Okay. All right, I'll figure out how to buy stuff. That's fine. He's going to stop here. Do you need to go? No? Let's just make sure none of these carriages need to go. So it's spotted. Okay, he does need to go. So we're going to shunt. We're going to shunt him today. I'm not sure. I reckon we're going to leave that one till tomorrow, to be honest. Because I want to go and do the... do my lumber carriages, even though I think I've missed my contract today. Let's leave them to do their own thing there. And we'll fly down to Whittier. We, as they say. Let me just make sure there's a flare out on the track at Whittier, because I want them to stop. That's set correctly. Wee, wee, wah. Okay, there is. Fantastic. Beautiful. Very good. Do I cut one locomotive off here and get that car out? I don't think it's worth it. I think we'll just do it tomorrow. Because then they'll both be empty. Yeah, so you can certainly jump into the beta for Formation Designer if you're on PC and you play on Steam. Let me just get you the details for that. I did see the announcement for it somewhere. Where is the thing? Let me just find it. Because I'm pretty sure it's a public beta and anybody can join it. Hey, by the way, PlayStation's got a sale right now. TSW4 Deluxe Edition is half price. I'm just trying to find this. While this train sits here filling its people up. Formation Designer. Okay, there we go. There's the thing. I think. Is this it? Is this the one? Have I got the right article? No, I don't. There is, I think, on the forums, actually. Let me go look there while this train's doing nothing. Train Sim World. Announcements, I would assume. Update notes, discounts, freebies, and more. Winter Core update. Insular Corridor. Just trying to find it. Oh, it's Steam and Epic. Here you go. The details for how to get into the beta are here. So the details for how to get in are in that article. So when these get round to Whittier, we'll leave the passenger coaches there. I will send one off to the lumber sidings, and the other one we can take that empty car down to the interchange. And I might just push it there just for simplicity's sake. Actually, we'll tow it. It's easier. Otherwise, I've got to stop the train before we get into Whittier. There's a screen in the way? Is there? Oh. Shit. Sorry. Ah. Why is that even there? Hang on. Hang on. What the hell's going on? What's going on? Why are you doing that? Oh, I see why. Okay. I had a browser source that was enabled in OBS from last time I did a news video, and it went, hey, that's the one I want to show, so it showed them side by side. It's a good thing I didn't look at anything private. Ah. That's not meant to be possible with my new setup. But I left an additional source running and OBS went, ooh, browser. It's a browser. Oh, it's a browser. I want to show that. Yeah. All right, we are almost at Whittier. I did think about stopping the train here and separating the locos, but I'll do that after we drop the passengers off, because, you know, they had enough waiting up the other end while we pissed around with locomotives. The infamous JD Teams conversation. It is actually why I made my shares Windows specific. So that one's only happened because I left a source active, but I can't, for example, if I was to pick up my Discord, and if I was to stick my Discord on top of the stream, you don't see anything. I love the way at the last second it goes like a bat out of hell. Water's fine, water's fine. I can stop there anyway, and I can get rid of that. Alright. Dinger, 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 dinger. You're clearly a little confused, Mr. Dinger. Alright, now let's just set some points, and we'll get that fella out of here. And around here. That's pretty, isn't it? I like the lighting in this. They're doing a nice job. Right, so, road. Let's get you on your way. Send you out at 25, I think. 25. 25? Hey! Alright. That's got him on his way. We've just got our ticket thing. God, why's the camera being so manky? Manky. Oh, that's why you're slowing down. Okay. Send you off on your way. Lovely. And let's get you. Let's just tie down these passenger coaches. Let's tell you you're no longer multiple unit. You're no longer cut out. Let's give you some... Let's just select you as well and give you some independent brakes so you don't roll away. Shouldn't do this because I haven't set handbrakes yet, but, you know, their brakes are on. Alrighty, so we'll set the handbrake on both of those cars. And you can yard, reverse, 20. Let's bring you down here somewhere. Now, is that unloaded now? Yep, that one has unloaded, so we'll go get that too. That'll be fine. What about these? Have these unloaded? No. I'll go and get the oil car just because that's how the points are set. Need to set these ones though. Now let's just set the brake on this one if it's not. That one is set. That one is set as well, so we can release that brake. It's still coupled. Actually, it's not. It's just sitting there. Oh well, hopefully it doesn't roll. Let's just go into road. Because it'll stop short anyway. See you later, C. Have a nice sleep. Any video asks, what is a JD? Michael Newbury says JD is community manager for GTG. Yes, he is. JD had an unfortunate situation where he was streaming and I think it was actually the Train Sim World 3. There were a lot of rumours that 3 was coming. And unfortunately for JD, he was chatting with someone, kind of think from Rivet, in Teams. And he unfortunately shared it on a public stream. And there it was. Alright, let's just get the land hands cocked up. That and reverse. Let's just reverse half a car for the moment, just to see if it tries to take this other one with us. There we go. That's good. Okay, let's take it 20 then. Just get her down to here. The stations have lights. Never seen that before. Can't say I looked. Yeah, Michael confirms it was the leak of TSW 3. I think the other things JD's leaked, I think he leaked the Birmingham route. And I think there's been a couple of others on occasion. You're going to clear the points, maybe. There we go. Lovely. Stop. Forward. 10. Now, what's our mate doing out at the siding out there? He's probably got there by now. Oh no, he's not quite there yet. So we'll keep going with this. This guy's going back to the interchange as well. We left him here earlier today. You may recall. Shouldn't be going too much longer tonight. Now let's send this guy just off on his way. So we'll go yard, reverse. I'll just set him off at 25 and we shall fly off. You won't fly too far because I want to set those points. And I want to set these points as soon as he's through. I believe so on any video, yes. I don't believe it was intentional at all. Yeah, his nickname is Leaky. So let's just, that's set for that one, that's fine. That's set straight, that's set straight, that's set straight. We're straight through the sheds. I'm going to pull him down into the interchange. Let's set that one. And I think that one's already set. Set that one. And let's just come right over here. The camera's getting wonky again. Let's just chuck down a flare there, and that'll stop him. So he'll run right through, and what I'll do is I'll push him up onto the back of this set. In fact, he's almost here. I might as well stay here and watch him come in then. Since he's almost here, and then we'll go and deal with the log cars. Actually, no, I won't do that, because just in case I haven't missed my contract yet, I don't want to mess that up. There's other bloke there. So let's get down there and get onto him. And where's our locomotive? Down here somewhere? No, that's the sawmill down there. Must be up here. There he is. Right, very good. Okay, orders. Oops, actually, let's just select him. Multiple unit off now. Orders. Yard. 20. Go couple up my young friend. Go have fun. There we are. They're all nicely loaded. And get these back to the sawmill. Now I sort of think I could use a third locomotive to be able to keep this run going during the day. But I also kind of think that maybe I don't need to, because I could have done the passenger operation differently. And as long as you don't actually tick... Where's the handbrake on this? I'm going to do it the easy way. Release the handbrake. Good. TSD 3, come on. Select, follow, orders, road. Let's take you up to 25. Just make sure he actually leaves. Where's your headlight, sunshine? Forwards, mate. Forwards. That's why you didn't have a headlight. There we go. Okay. We've just got our payment for our delivery to the interchange out there. I want to follow this guy for a tick, though, because he's going to stop for a set of points. Actually, he's going to be a while, to be honest. Let's come back here. We can at least get this guy unhooked. Oh, so it paid me just dumping him there. All right. Well, that's where we'll leave them then. Since I've been paid for them, my care factor has evaporated about doing this properly. So we won't bother. All right, let's select you. Orders. Yard. Where are we sitting? Oh, yeah, we'll go back 20. Oops, he's got a fusee. Let's kill that. Go on. Now, let's see where these points are set, because I want him to get it back on the main line. Let's just set that one. And that one's correct. Now, logging guy is progressing. He's coming up. You can actually go this way quite a long way. I did do a bit of a an offhand explore. I have discovered a way that you can copy your save files. Alright, so we have to go back on the main line because you can stop there. Road, forward. And let's take you up to 25 because we don't want to be here all night. I have to take him back up the main because there's stuff in the way. And he's going to come up this track here, which has got nothing on it. So that should be fine, I think. Actually, I suppose I could have brought him up the inner one. Yeah, I could have done that. But that's all right. We'll just take him up the main line. That's fine. Because he's going to take over here anyway. But I think I want to get that other fella in first. Can I? Will I have room to get him into coal and water? I don't think so. So I'm just... He's going to come up here and he's just going to stop because there's a switch set against him. And I think we'll just leave him sitting there for the moment. And we will go back out to this set of points around the corner. Because Logboy should be close. Actually, he's not. Oh, well, he's going pretty slow. But let's set these points so Logboy can get out. And let's pop up here and coal and water this one then. And again, we're breaking the golden rules of bringing trains into the same place at the same time. So I will, purely for safety, just dump in a flare there. Just so we don't have anything bad happen. And in fact, what I can do to still enable the simultaneous arrival, so we can stop him there, reverse him, to stop the simultaneous arrival issue. Those points are set fine. I'll actually take him down there, and that'll be fine. So we can get rid of this fusee. And we'll just set that set of points so it goes around the corner. And we'll put in... Actually, I want to stop him. And we'll chuck a fusee down here. It's getting dark, so I'm just conscious of that because it's getting to the point where you guys can't see. It also makes it difficult for me because I need to fill this up. I'm going to go into manual mode here because this is impossible any other way. Select. Forward. Break off. Let's go forward just a tad. Just so I can fill up the... Yes, I have driven rail carts. One of the roles I have at the railway I volunteer on is truck patroller. And we go out on our inspections using little carts. you look on my channel, you'll see a day in the life of Track Patrol. And there's about 8 videos in that series. See, it's a good thing I set those points because Log Boy rather, is on his way in. Alright, brakes off again. And go forward a little so we can fill up the tender with coal. Out there. That should start filling up. Now, while that's happening, I think it's those points. We can just start putting stuff away in the shed, so he'll go into that bay. That'll be fine. Once he finishes with coal anyway. Let's get rid of the map. Oh, he's gone the wrong way. Look at that. Let's go deal with that. He's going the wrong way. Oh dear. Where is he? There he is. Oi, you. Knob jockey. Okay, select. Orders. Alright, let's just take you back slowly. Because you went the wrong way, knob jockey. That's because someone didn't set your points. I want to wait all night for you. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's start you slowing down. Just keep you going till you clear the points. I know the game calls them a switch. They are actually both correct. Did you know that? Isn't that a cool thing? They're both switches and points at the same time. So there's no even need for people to argue about that. Alright, we may as well just stick with you for the moment. I wonder why I didn't just go into Whittier and come back. It's because this has to be this way around or the Loco gets trapped. Now, I'll leave these points set this way because, even though they're not for the main line, chances are the first move tomorrow will be taking these logs out. And if they're not, it's my own dumb fault if I don't do something about it. Now, it's not midnight, so we might actually get away with not having handed them in. I just vaguely remember reading somewhere contracts were supposed to be fulfilled by 6 PM, but whether that's actually true or not, we're about to find out. Now, he will just keep cruising along as he needs to do. And this one, he's finished with the coaling, I think. Yeah, so we've got 3 tons of coal, 3,400 gallons of water. So we can send you back into your little shed. Other guy's going to stop at that fusee, which might not actually be far enough, to be honest. We'll see in a tick. But we can take control of him anyway. So that one will go back into the shed and that'll be good enough for today. Let's just Is he going to end up in there? I think so. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. He's going to be fine in the shed. Now, did you make it far enough? Can I change these points up here? Ooh. Ooh, that's close. He's still moving a little bit. No, not quite. Okay, so let's just take manual control of you. Select, orders, manual. Brakes off. Went into a full application, emergency application. It's a bit excessive. Let's just take you off there. Let's just take you forward a tad. It's interesting it applies the brakes doing an emergency application for a standard stop. It's a little bit weird. Alright. And back we come. Into our log pond siding. Backwards would be good. You don't seem to be going backwards. You seem to be going forwards. Oh, actually, yes you are going backwards. We're in knob jockey mode again, aren't we? Alright, there we go. Because backwards is forwards. Come on. Push it. Push it. Push it. Everything you got except wheel slip. No wheel slip allowed. You're going that way again. What the actual... No, I was right the first time. And it went the wrong way. Okay. It's pumping up. Let's go. Go the right way this time, you clown. Come on. Maybe it's too heavy. Yeah, I kind of think that's what it was. It was just too heavy. And so it was rolling forwards when I had it the other way. Ah, I knew you can do it. There we go. Lovely. Push hard. Push, 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 push. Sorry it's getting dark, folks. It's not much I can do about it. No. E's empty. Well, they both need to be picked up as well, so I'll probably do that before I put this locomotive to bed. Coal and water are fine. Let's set up for these maneuvers. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. Let's get the logs in. Hope we made contract. The interchange ones are fine. If you don't get interchange ones for a couple of days, you just don't get the money. But you don't get any contract penalties on the interchange, which is excellent. Now, I know normally I would put the reverser back much lower. I'm just going to try something. I'm curious. Do I have to take them all the way to the end of the track to actually get paid, or is just dumping them here enough? Nah, I think I'll go further. Alrighty. Looks like they do have to go into the end of the track. I'm running the 4 times fast clock in this game. No, look, a couple of my logs just disappeared while that was backing up. All right, let's go up there anyway with him. Because we should get paid when he stops. You should hear cha-ching. Right about. I don't hear a cha-ching. Yeah, I think we missed the contract. That's sad. No cha-ching. We won't get a cha-ching till tomorrow, and that means we've lost some points too. We've lost some reliability. Why can't you go? Sorry, I opened it. Go on. Off you go. Yep. No cha-ching on the log cars. Now he's going to come around here. And we'll grab these two cars that are in here for the interchange. And put those in the interchange. And then we'll call it a quits for today. I'll have to refuel and water this locomotive too. It's probably okay for water, but I would like to do it properly, because you don't want to grab one in the morning and go, right, let's go, only to discover halfway through that you run out of water. That'd be boring. Any video thinks, I think that DTG will eventually remaster all the old routes. I really don't know. I'd be a little surprised, but you never know. I didn't think they'd touch West Somerset either, and they did. But that's because someone felt like it. What am I having for lunch? Probably make myself a sandwich, I guess. Hello, Caleb. How are you? Did you chase the Gembrook doubleheader today? Caleb says, I keep saying, thanks for letting me in 14's cab yesterday. Oh, no, no problem, mate. No problem. Like I said on your video, I hope to see you as an engineman at some point in your life. So I'm a very firm believer in supporting the like of trains by people. Ooh, it's going to be hard to find the handbrakes in the dark. Yeah, come on, couple up. Bonk. Handbrake up there. Alright, let's do it the easy way. Release. That one's already released. Good. Okay. Orders. Road. Forward. 15 will do fine. Not that you can go very far. Any video says TSW4 with beaming physics. Would that require a real expensive PC to run that? Do you mean the RTX? If you do, they don't actually use DLSS or anything like that. I think the version of Unreal they run doesn't actually support it. Ooh. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. They're all going out there. That was lucky. I didn't even realise there was a car on the back of that. But fortunately, they're all going out, which is nice. Okay, orders, road, stop. Reverse, 15, 15, 15 will do fine. Pretty tight points. We don't want to push it harder than that. Let's get them back out to the main line. And let's just remember to set these points so we don't have a clown moment. Don't really want to push that train into the log cars. It's bad enough that I didn't get paid to deliver them, because I left it too late. Look at him sitting down there with his headlights still on. Ah, well, mate. It's all good. Yeah, it's a diesel on the shuttles. The Jemmy's a double header. Carrot on the lunch. I believe. Alright, so not those points. I want to set these points. Thank you, headlights, for showing me where they are. Alright, forward. Now, let's just whip ourselves up here, because right now these points are set for the shed, which would be interesting at 20 mile an hour. Where are we going to put these, huh? Let's just drop you in here. That'll be fine. Let's just set these points all up. We're going to leave shit all over the place in the interchange, and the interchange driver, when they come in, is going to curse me and go, why? Why have you left shit everywhere? It's because I want to go home, mate. Come on, get it down here. Hurry up. All three of these tracks are the interchange. It doesn't matter where you put stuff. Actually, I'm wondering, you know, because we put 14 in the back of the shed, so maybe it's 14 in the garret. Sorry, 8 in the garret out on the Jemmy. No, that wouldn't make sense because the diesel's on the shuttles, which means 8's in the middle, garret's on the front. So it must be garret and diesel out on the first. All right. Let's put a brake on. Let's get in here and find our little coupley thing. We just got paid for 3 cars. Brilliant. All right. And let's give you some orders again. Follow orders forward. 25 miles an hour. You're a light engine. You go. So it must be the Garrett and 14 going to Gembrook. Alright, back we head. On the 27th of this month, I'm heading out on my first night train, so it'll be like this. It would be kind of nice to have 14 for the night train, to be honest. See, at least I can set these points for the interchange so they can just push back and grab that. You never see the interchange train, they just appear here. There's no actual AI train that comes and does it, but that would be really cool if they did that one day. Here's our other train sitting in the shed. Spotted nicely. It's got its bum out through the doors, but that's okay. Let's just, thinking about it, let's just whip you down to a stop, because I'm not sure about these points. No. Alright, we need to flip them. We need to flip them. This will be our last couple of moves tonight. Because we're just going to coal and water this one, and then we're going to put it to bed. So while that's happening, let's come and flip these. They're fine, they're fine, they're fine. Very good. Follow. Not sure if I actually got onto that switch. I did not. Targets actually reflect quite nicely. That's a nice bit of work there. Let's go into manual mode. Forwards. Why is it a leak that it's going to be 8A? Hey, why are you that way round? Oh, yeah, you went through the Y, didn't you? Oh, well, we're going to have one engine backwards tomorrow. That's fine. That old bloke's in the shed will be going, what is he doing? Why are you that way round, mate? Alright, let's just get it up under the coal fill. That should be good enough, I think. It's a bit hard to tell. Is it dumping coal? Yes, it is. Let's get the hatch open. Just wait for that to finish dumping coal. It's very hard to tell. It's still going, I think. Yeah, it is. I can just see it obscuring the number on that car behind it. How is that car going right now? 27 ton, 29 tons. I have to try and figure out how to order coal because it's kind of necessary. All right, let's raise that because it's finished. Break off. Let's come ahead a little bit. In reality, you wouldn't have actually opened that hatch at that point in time. The simple reason is that your water tank would have filled up with coal. I think I stopped that a tad early. That should be good enough. There we go. Lovely. Caleb says, from what I know, the next video I'll have out with the 27th, 28th Feb for the night trains. Well, I'm firing one of those night trains, so hopefully it'll be a good run. I don't know what the Loco is yet. The roster doesn't say. And this far out, even if it did say, you wouldn't believe it. Caleb says it'll be nice seeing a short little consist with the Tasmanian buffet cars. Yep. So I don't know what Loco it'll be. 14's due into the workshops. 12's due out very soon. Its C exam's almost finished, I'm told. 7 should come out relatively soon. It's almost finished. It needs paint. So there would be a good chase for you. 7 at some point will get transferred to Emerald to be painted. All right. Toot. That's being lit up by the headlight of the other one, I think. It's funny, really, because if you've left Locos running overnight with their turbo going, they'd probably use up half the water in the boiler, if not more, which would make them a pain in the ass to light the next morning because you'd have to fill it before you lit it. Alrighty, so this last one coming into the shed now brings us to an end of a day in Railroader. Offline, I'll try and figure out how to order coal cars after I end the stream because you guys don't need to see that. Alright, there we go. We're in the shed. and we are all put away. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Let's see how we did today. Railroad wise, milestones finance, that's what we want. Did we get any money? So yeah, we definitely did not get any money for those cars that we dropped off the logs, which is unfortunate. That's life, isn't it? Anyway, have a lovely day / evening / night / morning / whatever it is for you. And I hope you've enjoyed our relatively chilled stream. If you are in Melbourne, see if you can stay out of the heat. I can already tell it's pretty hot outside. It just looks like it's hot. So I don't doubt that it actually is. So have fun, folks. Normally on a Sunday afternoon, I'd probably go out and mow the grass, but I really don't think so because, you know, I love working in a steam engine. And yes, they get up into the 60 degrees Celsius, but I don't like wandering around in the sun mowing the grass. I really don't. And anybody that wants to chat to me about the UK trip, particularly if you want to meet up somewhere, I would be interested in that. Just jump on my Discord and we can have a bit of a yak and see how it works out. Alrighty, have fun, folks. See you later. Happy cat. Bye. And the other thing I have to remember is that my mic is in fact live during the outro as well.